Hey, what's up, guys? We are back again to show you how to reach 8,500 trophies and climb to Arena 22. We are currently sitting in Arena 21 and Clash Fest at 8,000 trophies, and we're going to make the climb of 500 trophies. So we're going to get to the Pancake Arena, dive into some delicious towers. I don't know. I was going to say delve into delicious towers. Just sounded a little bit off. But I just want to eat the pancakes is what I'm trying to say. Even the bridge is made out of like little spatulas for pancakes. So it's kind of cool and tons of cool rewards along the way. I wish that they had more gems. You guys let me know what you want to see and more trophy roads. But they're going to have more and more arenas and they're just continuously going to add these to the game. And yeah, I'm glad that they add more rewards. Hopefully they continue to add more gems. Anyway, getting back to the action, this is going to be one of the decks that I would choose to run. If you guys haven't played this already, it's played by Royale, a top 15 or top 10 player in the world at all points in time. And he's got multiple #1 finishes just using this deck, even beating evolutions without using any himself. So this deck, it can be used with Magic Archer or it can be used with Musketeer. If you end up having Musketeer because it's boosted, you would also want to end up having more damage in the deck. So because Magic Archer can finish off games because you don't end up having Fireball or Poison, you will need to substitute out the log for Fireball or Poison because you won't end up having Magic Archer and you have Musketeer instead, and it's a more defensive deck. You need to find other pathways of getting damage. So the Musketeer paired with a more defensive deck means that you need to get damage with minors and poisons to close out games instead of using Magic Archer Tornado to win the last seconds of the game. Also, another thing is you can run Knight, Mighty Miner, Monk instead of Valkyrie. Those all work. Instead of Spear Goblins, you can use Skeletons. You can also end up using even Goblins or Guards if you really needed to. So the last thing that you can change is the Bomb Tower, and that works really well if you're even card levels with your opponent. If not, then Inferno Tower is great into Lava Hounds and also Royal Giants, and also melts higher level stuff. So instance, if you see like an Inferno Dragon coming at you, or like even, I guess, a Ram Rider, right? And you've got underleveled buildings, the Inferno Tower can melt it, and you'll be fine. It's crazy how sometimes like a level 15 Valkyrie will feel like it's a giant coming at you, and you're like, well, I can't kill that. But the Inferno Tower would be able to because it's able to heat up and ramp up over time. Also, Tesla is about to get a buff, so you could run Tesla instead of Bomb Tower. That will also work. That's just the substitutions for the deck. Let me know if there's any questions in the comment section. I will be reading all of them and giving as much advice as I possibly can. I usually read comments for around an hour or two every day. So, yeah, definitely let me know if you guys have any questions. Anyway, we're back into business, and let's go. Hopefully, you know, we can end up climbing up the ranks and get to the new arena quite quickly. We're going to Spear Goblins after we go in for Wall Breakers to go and bait out 3 elixir investment from our opponent. So that's a +1 elixir trade with our Wall Breakers. And one thing about this deck, guys, is if you are playing in an even matchup and you can just defend with tornadoes until you figure out what your opponent's got, you don't want to be going Magic Archers too often at the start. But since I can expect my opponent to have a Hog Rider deck, I know that I don't need to even use my Tornado here since the Musketeer is already lined up perfectly, and I'm going to take that opportunity. But if you go Magic Archer Tornado at the very start of the match and then you lose and you feel like, oh man, this deck is awful, no, you just should have played better. And that's the harsh reality that a lot of people need to face. This guy goes in for a Giant Skeleton Hog Rider push. We're able to kite the Giant Skeleton with Spear Goblins. When he drops more elixir, then we go in for Wall Breakers to kite it even further. Minimally spending elixir is the magic of this deck. You don't have to do that much on defense, and it will work out wonderfully for you. Also, these skeletons, they're perfect for us. Even though it's only 1 elixir, and you might be like, wow, Jake, you don't, like, why are you caring about 1 elixir? That's 2 Magic Archer hits because of 1 elixir spent for him. We're using his own units against him. And that's part of the reason why this deck is so good when you're playing against higher level players, just because, you know, every little bit of interactions that you can make happen will add up for damage. So if you're a good player and you're at the top of the leaderboard, one of the best decks in the game. Also, if you're decent at the game and you're playing against people that you're better than, there's this skill expression that you can just show them that you're better than them by doing those type of plays with the Magic Archer, which is one of the reasons why it's been one of my favorite decks in Clash Royale for a while. And Magic Archer is actually my favorite card in Clash Royale. I show that quite often in thumbnails just because I like it so much. Guy's going to go Poison. He misses the tower. So he still hasn't done damage to our tower, interestingly enough. Hey, it happens, man. I'm not going to flame you for it. I've slipped up and messed up and done very bad finger slips too. Yeah, Log plus Fire Spirit does end up killing. I was hoping that the Magic Archer... Yeah, it does! Let's go. Even though it's 1 hit, it's 1 hit we'll take. And we're going to go for Tornado so we get even more damage. So, yeah, unfortunately his Hog Rider is level 15, so That is going to probably start to break through us relatively soon. It's almost as if the Hog Rider is like Hog Rider Earthquake with the poison, just because the Hog Rider stays alive so long now. Such high health. Yeah, we're going to be running primarily level 14 cards, maybe some evolutions as well, but very rarely are we going to be using any level 15 cards today, unless they're boosted for the season. I haven't actually used any of those cards otherwise. I think boosted cards are fine to show for you guys, because if you have upgraded your cards to level 14, then your King Tower will be level 15. You don't even have to upgrade a single card to level 14. You don't even have to upgrade a single card to level 15 to have a level 15 King Tower, which is really weird. But that's just how it is. Upgrade all your cards to level 14, and then you will have a level 15 King Tower. But yeah, what I was talking about earlier is I'm going to be using boosted cards in this gameplay today, just because I don't want to show any upgraded level 15 cards and be like, yo, upgrade your cards to level 15 so that you can go and get get the next arena. I feel like that's really scummy, and that's just not the way that I want to. That's not the way that I want to do it. I don't want to be a pay-to-win savant. Evolutions, I probably will show some decks, but you can get those as a free-to-play player if you just play in the challenges and the special events that they have. So, I'm glad that the evolutions are more free-to-play friendly than level 15, because level 15 is chaos. All right, we're going to go Bomb Tower here, and then we can go for a Valkyrie on the Musketeer, and we're going to be A-okay. He's going to continuously poison us. Generally, if you can get a couple Magic Archer or Wall Breaker connections, then you can just like Miner, Log, Tornado, and win the game off that. So that's what we're going to do. We're actually going to go in Tornado the Musketeer away, so it can't go and target my Miner, and we win. GG. Awesome stuff. Let's go. Also, it's refreshing to win the first game of a live stream, because 99.9% of the time when I live stream, if you know, you know, I always lose the first game. It's just a curse that I have, so we're breaking it today, and we're going to climb up the leaderboards, and we're not going to lose one game and then win 16 games in a row. We're going to win the first game, and we're going to have a win streak from the start. That's what we like to see. All right, Evolve Magic Archer. Dude, if they evolve Magic Archer, my favorite card in the game, I would love that. I don't know if that would happen, but it would be pretty fun. All right, so I would like to activate King Tower here. I don't know if it's going to work out, but I think it might splash out of my other tower instead. Please activate King Tower. Let's go! That was the most scuffed King Tower activation ever, because the majority of the pellets ended up hitting the right-hand tower. I was so scared for a sec. All right, we're going to try to go opposite lane of our opponent. We don't know what he's got yet, so I think that's our best deal. Also, if you try to activate King Tower and you've got a level 15 tower, it's going to end up killing their units a lot faster. So in situations where you typically be able to activate King Tower, you wouldn't be able to in this type of situation. All right, so I'm going to go Magic Archer in the back. He doesn't have Login Cycle, so we could maybe go for Valkyrie Spear Goblins if I want to be really adventurous. Let's do it. Very dumb decision, but I want to do it anyway. We have Tornado in case he's got Freeze or something. Get Electro Wizard. Electro Wizard is toasted and roasted. Ooh. What do we do? All right, let's Tornado. And then we can kill that with a Log as well, just to get Magic Archer damage on the tower. I think that was a worthwhile investment. It was 5 Elixir, but we got like 500 damage on the left-hand side. All right, we can go and split up our Wall Breakers, and that will be more than enough. Noticing my starting situation with this type of defense, I don't have a good hand to go and kill the Dark Prince, so we made something happen. We have a Wall Breaker and a Magic Archer. We split up the Wall Breaker so they both did not get hit by the Dark Prince charge. We only sacrificed one, and our Magic Archer is at a pristine amount of health. Oh, Magic Man. Let's go. I love you. Thank you, man. Oh, Magic Archer is my favorite card in Clash for a reason. Oh, he is getting finessed. He's getting pulled apart right now. This is hilarious. If you didn't know, Tornado plus Log does kill the Firecracker. So he just got destroyed. The Spear Goblin pulling everything for 1 Elixir. Or like, no, less than 1 Elixir, because there's 3 Spear Goblins for 2 Elixir. Wow, that was a scam for him. Awesome value for me. All right, we're going to go in for Wall Breakers here with the Miner, and we'll fall through with Spear Goblins afterward. Dark Prince is down the middle, so I could maybe go in for a Magic Archer. I don't know if this is worth it. I'm going to do it anyway. And I'm going to go for a Valkyrie here as well on top of his Firecracker. We're also going to be able to pull back the Inferno Dragon. The last second, I'm going to Log so then the Dark Prince does not charge in my face. And then we can go for minor Wall Breakers. We're going to be down a bit of Elixir, but I think it's going to be A-okay. Even if he goes in for a Mini P.E.K.K.A. Could Magic Archer here. This is a bit risky. It is very risky, but I like it. I like living on the edge adventurously. You feel me, my dudes? All right, when he goes Spear Goblins here, he probably arrows this, which is fine. Maybe he's petrified. Maybe he's scared of arrowing, because he had such a bad interaction last time. All right. Ooh, this Miner is not it. This Miner is not it. This Miner does not feel it. Maybe we can get an arrows from him? Yeah, we do. Nice. So now he has nothing for the Spear. Oh, Oh, wait, I didn't see the mini P.E.K.K.A. I didn't see the mini P.E.K.K.A. Okay, guys, I don't play with sound on. You guys can hear the sound because it's recorded throughout my computer, but I don't actually play with sound on while I'm playing, so I didn't see the mini P.E.K.K.A. It was hidden by the Inferno Dragon. Wait. Don't... If you guys play against me, y'all can never use that tidbit of information. If you start hiding mini P.E.K.K.As, I will never forgive you. I won't be able to hide my true feelings about y'all. I'll hate y'all forever. For real. For real. I will never forgive you guys. Don't do that to me. Alright. So he's definitely going to go for a log. Let's just go for spear goblins up top. Maybe we can go and pull. That was so good. Yo, you guys saw that, right? Wait, is the magic archer going to stay alive now? Nah, not quite. Alright. I kind of need to go and kite this the other side. I don't know if this is going to work out, but we have to hope it works. Dude, chill. Alright, we're going to go spear goblins here. We're going to eat a bunch of damage. No. It hit my tower from the other side. Oh my gosh. That's a joke. Alright, please choke. That was such a joke that you need to choke. You need to fulfill our rhymes, bro. You need to fulfill our rhymes, bro. Choke! Let's go! Mike from the Heavy Ships clan just got shipped out of that game with a heavy heart as we tore his towers apart. Woo! Let's go. Fake matches? No, I'm literally recording live. I can do whatever I want. Watch this. I'm going over all these things. Oh my gosh. Look, there's a replay. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Imagine being able to do all this live. Nah, dude, not fake matches. Sometimes people have these weird conspiracy theories, and I'm not about it. If you don't know something, don't say something, because, yeah, you're not contributing to society if you're just coming up with conspiracy theories. Hi, SirTag. What do you think about Miner Wallbreaker's Magic Archer that Muhammad Light is using? Safe bet to level up or just the fad? Should I level up this Miner? Yeah, so this deck that I'm showing right now is a great deck to play throughout every meta. It actually got multiple #1 finishes throughout all of the metas, even when evolutions weren't a thing. And now with evolution still being a thing, Royale is consistently still at the top of the leaderboards, beating people that have evolved Royal Giants with this deck. Phenomenal deck to upgrade, the deck that I'm showing right now. And when it gets evolutions, it will be even better. Right now, its potential isn't even unlocked because there's no good evolutions with the deck. So just keep that in mind. This deck will be phenomenal. But yeah, just I would never want to stray you guys in the wrong direction. I don't think that the Firecracker Evolved deck that Muhammad Light, the 2.3 Elixir, I will have a video on it, by the way. I don't think that that's a deck that's going to last for a while. Just because anyone that's running Firecracker Evolution with a 2.3 Elixir cycle and just abusing the Firecracker for its pure strength, it's, you know, it's meant to be good, but it won't be good forever because eventually Firecracker will get a nerf, right? It eventually has to happen. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, wait, never mind. No, not thank goodness. We might be dead. I don't know if we're going to be able to kill that RG. That's a level 15 RG, guys. Not good for me. A short story. Oh, man. This is tragic. Because the Musketeer will hit my tower since it has high enough health. Level 15 just does not die. Okay, so we could activate King Tower, but I don't think that would be worth it because I would still take damage from the Goblins, and he's got Royal Giant. So activating King Tower against RG doesn't do anything. So this is going to be one of the most difficult matchups I could get. RG, when it's over-leveled into a bomb tower, is not good. As I said at the very start when I was explaining the deck, generally, you want to be straying away from Royal Giants and Lobhound decks when you're running this without Inferno Tower or Tesla. We drop our Miner there so we can pull back the Inferno Dragon so I won't have to worry about it for an extended period of time. This is looking really, really bad. I think he might not have enough Elixir for the Royal Giant immediately, but the Knight, I mean, like, if I had Knight, I'd be able to cycle a bit more. I don't know. I mean, I can activate King Tower here. I don't think that's great because I still need a Tornado this back. I should have Tornado back the Musketeer instead of dropping the Bomb Tower. I thought the Bomb Tower would push it out of the way, but I guess not. It's looking like a really bad situation for us. Maybe we can still win. Maybe we can still make it happen, but this is probably the worst situation I've ever had today. So we'll see what we can do. I'm going to go Magic Archer. I'm going to try to line that up. And unfortunately, we get probably destroyed here. Unless we can get a Sublime Log. But again, he's got all level 15 cards, and we're sitting here with level 14. So yeah, as I said before, the biggest issue with this is you really want to end up having a Inferno Tower when they have all level 15 cards like that. Alright, we can go Wall Breakers, and then we can go in for a Valkyrie. I don't think this is going to work perfectly, but maybe the Wall Breakers can connect. I definitely can't go same side as him. I can't do that. If I want to win this game, I can't continue to go same side. Maybe we can get him to go and drop his ability a little bit earlier or something. Valkyrie afterward. I mean, it's not like he's not going to have a big spell, right? Homie definitely has a big spell. Imagine if the monk pushed away the Valkyrie and then we just lose. Like, that would have been so bad. I mean, I could Magic Archer here. It's just not going to be enough. Like, it's cool, right? This is definitely a pretty cool play that I'm doing. I'm definitely outplaying him and getting a bunch of damage with Magic Archer, right? That might have been impressive for you guys, but it wasn't enough to make it happen. GG. So an unfortunate game. If you lose these type of matchups, you're going to get some bad matchups along the way. If you have underleveled cards, there are going to be some things that are just really hard to win. That was one of those matches where our opponent had a Royal Giant level 15 with also a Fireball as well for our Magic Archers. So tough match, but it is winnable. I might have been able to play better and not went in for as many aggressive plays at the start and held our Tornado. But the biggest misplay that I made that match was trying to push off the Musketeer, utilizing a bomb tower instead of using the Tornado. If I had done that, it would have been a different situation for us. No biggie? Yeah, man. I like losing games and then being able to instantly review my mistake and then get better off of that afterward. Because it's not like you're going to play perfect every game you play unless you're, you know, a literal robot. And no one out here, I don't think, watching right now is a robot. At least I hope not. I hope not. I hope no robots are watching me. Anyway, Spear Goblins did a ton of damage. We can go for a log here on the Dark Prince. We're going to be A-okay. We can go for a Valkyrie as well if we need to, because there's no Dark Prince in the cycle. So maybe use that. Got a limited amount of splash damage. Oh, this is pretty bad. So looking at my hand, I only have 3 elixir to work with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and pull the skeletons and make sure that they die. And then we can go for Spear Goblins as soon as I can afford them. I don't know if I can stop this. He might even have arrows. It seems like this guy just wants to go all in. Oh, wow. Wow. That's just insane. You know, mid-ladder, it's sometimes out there with the strategies, you know. Sometimes it's got the maneuvers. I would have never thought that this would be a thing. Like, not even going to cap? This is crazy. All right, so Royal Giant with Skeleton Barrel. We're in a bad spot, right? There's no doubt about it. I have 1 tower to 1. How am I going to make this happen? Let's go for a Valkyrie and see if he just ignores everything and lets me 3-crown him. He seems like that type of player, to be real. In all honesty. Oh my gosh! Well, looks like I'm dead. Unless we get super lucky. I mean, we can log this, knock it back, and then maybe stop the Dark Prince with a Wall Breakers. That was a great Wall Breakers, as you guys can see, because the Dark Prince wasn't hitting both of them at the same time, but I don't think I can win. Like, this just seems really awful. I did not expect to play against 2 RGs back-to-back. No, don't do that to me, Clash Royale. Well, I guess because Royal Giant is such a popular card, you might want to be running Inferno Tower in this deck right now, if you don't have level 15 Bomb Tower. So I guess that's something that I'm glad that we were able to figure that out or learn that a little bit. We really, really, really wish we had an Inferno Tower here. But a much better time. Anyway, we'll jump on to the next one. Unfortunate loss. GG, and well played to our opponent. We'll just jump on to the next one. Switch deck now? We could just switch to Inferno Tower. We'll be okay. So we'll just show it again with an Inferno Tower, and then we'll switch back to the other decks. But yeah, Inferno Tower, really, really, really strong, wherever it may be. There we go. On to the next one. Cool. Why not Bomb Tower against Royal Giant? So Bomb Tower just doesn't do enough damage when it's underleveled. It just can't kill the Royal Giant. You have to use Tornado plus Bomb Tower, and when you're playing against level 15 Royal Giants or Evolved Royal Giants, sometimes it's not very practical to kill that. So I was talking about the Inferno Tower. To be honest, I didn't expect to play against as many RGs as we did. So if you are playing against a lot of RGs, you probably do want the Inferno Tower. It's good to show that. It's good to show that, hey, we lost that. And, you know, it's something that we learned from. Okay, this Inferno Tower will activate King Tower against the Firecracker. And even if he's going to have a level 15 Hog Rider, it's not going to be that big of a concern. So it's nice to have that because the Valkyrie gives us a huge positive elixir trade on defense to offense. And then we can go Wall Breakers, and he's not going to have enough elixir to stop them. They're both connecting. 100% both connect. That's always cool to see, you know. Inferno Tower already making strides, always giving us value. Oh, watch this Magic Archer placement. So I'm not sure if you guys know this, but this Magic Archer, it will end up pulling the Mighty Miner, and if he clicks the bomb, the Magic Archer runs away from the bomb because it's slightly positioned in the other side. So his Mighty Miner was coming from here. Our Magic Archer was here, so it would continuously go in the left, and it would run away from the bomb. So whenever you're playing against Hog Rider and you've got Bomb Tower, it's okay to go in for the Bomb Tower, but in the situation where you don't have Bomb Tower and you've got Inferno Tower, you probably just want a Tornado. Tornado is a little bit better to save on defense in these type of situations then. Okay, so we can outrange that. I'm not super concerned about that at all. honestly, I could go for a Valkyrie, cycle that in the back, and then either hit it with a log, or then go for Magic Archer. But yeah, I think that's going to be our strategy. Just kill that as quickly as we can, and then go in for wall breakers afterward. It might just completely decay over time, so I might not even need to go Magic Archer. I bet you it decays. So minimizing the amount of elixir that we spend is always nice. All right, let's force out his bomb a little bit earlier than he wants. So Firecracker should die to a Tornado plus log, or Magic Archer shots. Yo! No way! Get at me, Evolve Firecracker. You got nothing on me. I actually love that. And that's one of the reasons that Romelli likes this deck too. If you can go in for an Evolve Firecracker counter with a Tornado and log, yeah, it's 5 elixir, but when it's paired with Magic Archer, you're probably going to get some value with the Magic Archer Tornado anyway. It's a really cool situation that a lot of people aren't expecting. Mighty Miner is also very good. Yeah, Mighty Miner is by far the best champion in the game. There's no contest with that. Wait, watch this one Goblin. This one Goblin is going to give me gobs of value. It's going to do 2 shots. Oh, he went Ice Spirit. That makes sense. Tornado. Let's do this. He doesn't have log and cycle, so I bet you he goes Goblins. Pre-log the gobs. Pre-log the gobs. Yo! Wait, I logged the Goblins, but they didn't die. What? I don't understand. I hate that. I hate that interaction. That's happened to me before, too. I guess because the Goblins are staggered and they don't drop immediately. You know when Clash Royale said that they were nerfing Goblins because Goblins did too much and they staggered them so the Goblins don't immediately load in? It's actually kind of a buff to Goblins in some situations where you know your opponent's going to go Goblins. You pre-log, but you don't kill the Goblins. You guys let me know if that's ever happened to you before. That's crazy. Oh... You deserve 1 million subs? Aw, dude. I'm going to eventually hit 1 million. It will happen. I'm excited. Yo, 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 yo. Let's keep going. Woo! All right. So, hopefully we can continue to get some good games. Rename the video of how to beat RG and Firecracker. Accurate. Accurate. Replay that, please. Okay, I'll show you guys what I was talking about earlier. I'm the Goblin user. That happens a lot, says Captain. Yeah, man, it happens. All right, so here's the situation. Right here. All right, so I pre-log these Goblins real quick. I pre-log it. This is slow-mo, guys. Slow-mo for y'all. Look, they don't get hit. Isn't that crazy? Watch my log again. The Goblins don't get hit here. That Goblin log interaction is a good tip. Yeah, I think you have to wait a little bit. You have to wait a little bit. Seriously insane. One more time. Yep, they don't get hit. Isn't that... It just feels weird. Because they show that they're on the map, but they don't get hit. Fix the game for real. Why is it so hard to reach Ultimate Champion, says Justin Carter? It's harder because there's like, you know... If you're playing against good players, obviously, and it's an achievement, there's going to be a lot more people that want to get there. So there's something to keep in mind that you can't always get Ultimate Champion if you're playing against people that are extremely good at the game and maybe you haven't leveled up your cards, or maybe you don't have the right cards that you're good with, or you just haven't spent enough time to learn things. But you will hit Ultimate Champion. It's not an achievement that's impossible. You will be able to do it. There's a lot of content creators, myself included, that show how to get Ultimate Champion. In fact, I even have a stream every single season at the very start of the season, and I show how to hit Ultimate Champion. The later the season is, the easier it is to hit Ultimate Champion, because the better players have already gotten an Ultimate Champion. If you try to get Ultimate Champion at the very start of the season, it will be miserable for you, because everyone is rushing to get in there, and you might play against a ton of pro players. So just my full advice is do not try to hit Ultimate Champion at the start of the season. Always wait to the end. And don't stress too much about it, because at the end of the day, it's like it's a badge, you know? It's a video game. It's not something super important. If you are hitting an achievement in a video game, sure, it's cool and all, but it's not the end-all, be-all, you know? All right, we're going to log here, finish off all of the skeletons. I haven't found a comfortable situation where I can activate King Tower without taking an excessive amount of value for our opponent. Like, I didn't want to give him, like, a bandit locking onto my tower or, you know, him getting too much damage on me. So looking at my card cycle, this is kind of awful. I think I want to go in for wall breakers to go and kite everything back and then maybe afford a Valkyrie whenever I can. Yeah, I'm going to eventually afford the Valkyrie here. That's good. He goes Fly Machine. Super obnoxious card to play into. I hate that thing with this deck. When you don't have Fireball and your opponent has Fly Machine, you just look at it and you're like, It's nice to see you, but I can't kill you. I can't eat you alive, bruh. The little helicopter thing. The ceiling fan is what I used to call it. How many of your viewers are... Oh, wait, 1 sec. Oh, no. I forgot that my tower is level 15. That completely changes the interaction. You can't activate King Tower with level 15 stuff because level 15 ends up doing more damage. That was a really good prediction on his end. He also said well played, so he was BMing me a little bit. All right, we got to beat the BMer. Beat the BMer. Not really that difficult to do if I play this well, but not looking great right now. How are we going to beat this guy? Oof. He's a spammer, too. Mr. Mike. All right. Let's go Magic Orchard on the left-hand side. Let's go in for a Valkyrie here. I bet you he goes in for an all-in play. All right, we got to go for, like, wall breakers and then miner on the Musketeer. Super uncomfy, but it did work. Ah, dude, just chill for a second with the bridge spam. It's so skillless, sir. I don't like the fact that he's got, like, the fly machine with the amount of bridge spam that he has. That's the difficulty here. Oh, my gosh. Oh, no. It was a match made in hell. The guy literally ended up having fly machine bridge spam. What? Oh... Well, we'll jump on to the next one. I don't think that mid-ladder will throw you too many fly machine bridge spam decks. But if you do match into it, it is uncomfortable. Because you don't have bats or anything, so that is a tougher one. I really appreciate you saying my name. Salim. Oh, dude, thanks, man, for letting me know your name. It's cool to, like, know what you guys are actually called. Because personally, for me, being called SirTag is a little bit more weird than being called Jake. I like being called Jake. How are you? I'm doing really well, man. Thanks for asking, and thanks for being a part of the stream. So, oh, wait, look at this value, guys. We're going to go Valkyrie. We're going to go and crush that real quick. And then after we win 2 games in a row, I think we'll go and switch to another deck and show you guys more stuff. I probably will be playing some evolutions because a lot of people are playing evolutions, and I do want to speedrun this a little bit more. Finally, we end up getting a much better card cycle here. So we can hopefully kill this. I mean, I don't have much elixir, though. Yikes. Do I Inferno Tower on the RG anyway? I think it's the only play. It might push it off. It does push it off. Cool. So if you drop an Inferno Tower or a Bomb Tower on the RG in that particular spot, you can push the Royal Giant off of your building and have it retarget onto your onto the tower or whatever you're dropping. So I guess off of your tower and onto a building is the better way of phrasing it. All right, we're going to play this perfect. We're going to focus up a little bit more. He ended up giving us a huge value. Literally going in for, like, skeleton... sorry, not skeletons. Spirit Goblins and Goblin Gang and all that stuff. Crazy. All right, we got to go for Spirit Goblins here so we can finish off his Mortar. Mortar is going to be a problem for us for sure. Yeah, I don't think I can defend this, so I think I just have to go in. It's just one of those things where I need to take a tower, and I don't know if I'm able to. I was looking at it, I was like, I could go wall breakers and kite to the other side, and I think that would have been the best bet, but I kind of need to just start spamming him at this point. I need to take at least one tower. Looking really uncomfy. I was hoping that we would be able to do both wall breakers connecting, and then we would be able to be in a much better spot, but this is looking like a loss, guys. No! Mid-ladder decks right now or go crazy. It's very winnable with this. You just have to play well, and you can't, like, mess up. And we did mess up. This is actually a pretty good matchup for us overall. This is not a flying machine matchup, so I shouldn't have lost this one. I don't think I was fully focused. Maybe I can still come back and win. There's always a possibility, guys. I'm not going to give up until it's actually over. All right, we're going to go for Spear Goblins here. We're going to go in for a Miner in the back. We're going to go for a Valkyrie now. We should be able to kill the Mother Witch. Maybe we can cook. Spear Goblins might lock on. We can go for a pre-log on a Goblin Gang. He's freaking out. The Spear Goblins are on the tower. Look at that. Wait, guys. Guys, we took a tower. We're back in business. Let's go. Go for a Valkyrie here on the RG. Man, that mortar is a nuisance for sure. Hopefully he doesn't end up dropping more of them. The Mortar Evolution is way harder to play against than what we're currently playing into. Right, we're going to do this. Does end up killing the Mortar. Right, let's see if this works. If he goes Goblin Gang or Fisherman or messes up. Whoa, we got one to connect. Oh, that bandit's on our tower, though. Yeah, that bandit might have just lost me the game. Jeez. This is crazy, guys. The amount of spam that this guy has is ridiculous. But I believe we can still maybe make it happen. Both wall breakers might connect. Okay. Okay, we can cook. Pull it. No! Oh, it's so tilted. I should have played better at the start, guys. On to the next one. Pro watching at 144 p. GG? Yeah, that would have been so nice, bro. Ugh. Sometimes you just don't play your best. Remember, I tried to activate King Tower here. I think that the timing has to be way different. Like, way different. I don't even think it's possible with level 15 towers. I don't think I can activate King Tower against the Skeleton Barrel. It's so unfortunate that that's the case. I really wanted that to be the case. Oof, GG. Yeah, that was a tough one. As you guys can see, I really didn't want to lose that game. But it happens. It is Clash Royale for you. You can't win every game you play. He's not going to drop the monk ability immediately. He'll drop it later. Yeah. Wouldn't have made sense for him to drop it super soon. Alright, those goblins will die without any damage on our tower, so I'm not going to spend anything. Oh, it gets one hit. I guess with even a Valkyrie, it wouldn't have really mattered. Valkyrie wouldn't have been worth to deny all that damage. Almost. Good work. You almost had it? Yeah, dude. Sometimes it's crazy. Bad cards? No, not bad cards. This deck's really good. You seem like you're in a good mood? Yeah, I'm in a pretty good mood. Even when I lose, I try not to be super tilted or upset. Alright, we're going to go for the Inferno Tower here, and then we'll activate King Tower against the Firecracker, which is always good. And then we can go in for like a log here on the rest of the Firecracker to finish it off without any damage. We know he's going to go in for a Goblin Barrel, so we can drop our Valkyrie here. It's going to kill the Goblins. And then we can have the outside Goblin get targeted by the King Tower and the tower at the same time. I think we're okay. I wonder if we can deny all damage with the Valkyrie, if the Goblin still gets a hit. Okay. Well, I guess we're going to do this, and we're going to pull this back because it's in front of the tower. So it's going to go right into the Valkyrie now. Nice. We knew where he was going to drop it, and we made a prediction on that. I saw when someone do something perfect. What's the surprise? Oh, what surprise? I don't really have a surprise, sir. Alright. I thought that was range. Feels bad. Level 15. Do you watch any sport? Sometimes I watch tennis, man. Sometimes I watch tennis. Alright. What is your name on Discord? It is just, I think it's SirTag. I think it's SirTag. Alright, we're going to go in for Magic Archer here, and then we'll go for a Valkyrie right after. We want to kill all of his bait cards. We can then go in for a Miner, and then fall through with Wall Breakers. We should be A-okay here. I think we're going to walk away with a win, and then after I win this game, we'll play one more, and we'll get 2 in a row. I'm sorry that it took a little bit longer than I would want, but I've not played super well with this deck. Alright, the Valkyrie placement is also bad. Jeez, can we play a little bit better here? I think that we can. I have not played my best. So we're going to go in for Wall Breakers, and then we could go Magic Archer. I don't think that's smart because he's just going to click the Monk ability. How are we going to break through someone with Monk? What's the strategy here? I think we just log because he's not going to click the Monk ability until it's on our side of the map. We kind of want to make him drop the Monk ability a little bit earlier. All right, we can do this. Tornado, log, and then make sure that the Firecracker... Oh, am I really playing against someone with Monk Evolution with Firecracker? Or Monk and Firecracker Evolution? I think that's what we're matching into. That's pretty crazy. All right, let's just play a little bit better. Let's go for a Valkyrie. It does one-shot the Dark Goblin anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, we're going to go in for... Perfect log. Nice. I actually hit that correctly. I timed it so then the Monk didn't reflect it. Alright, Miner here. He gets Goblin Gang. Very annoying, but I think this is still okay. Log is necessary to kill the Spear Goblins. Stop this from crossing. Miner on top of the firecracker so we can kill it. Magic Archer gives us 2 hits. We're going to log. Magic Archer gets another hit on the tower because it fires faster than the tower. We can go for Valkyrie. We can go for Spear Goblins. Drop a Miner here. Going for Wall Breakers. Magic Archer as well. Just not trying to drop any spells. Ideally not trying to drop any spells. Valkyrie again at the river. You can log a little bit earlier so then he doesn't get the full value. Alright, we're in Inferno Tower because it kills... It does kill. Firecracker's a huge nuisance, though. Oh, he's got the evolved one now, too. Jeez, I want to win this game so freaking bad, Clash Royale. Just give me the W. Oh, wow, that was annoying. Yeah, I'm not a fan of playing against people that have Monk with the evolved Firecracker because they can stop your log. Oh my gosh. I'm tilted and then I play against that. You guys let me know if that's like your worst nightmare. What's your worst nightmare when you're tilted? For me, worst nightmare when I'm tilted is playing against someone with Evolved Firecracker and like Tornado or Evolved Firecracker and Monk. If they've got a good way of keeping their Firecracker alive and I can't kill it, it's definitely one of the worst feelings in the game. Oh no. All right, we're playing against Monk. Or not Monk, Mega Knight, sorry. All right, killing that is cool. Alright, life is good. Life is good. We're fine. Not necessarily the best defense in the world. I actually think it was really scuffed, but we'll take the defense. Let's go. In this stream, will you use the minor poison deck that Kotori used to get #1? No, I won't. Have you played any sports? Yeah, I played tennis pretty much all my life. Also, if you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure to drop a like on the video. It gets it pushed out to a lot of other people, and it supports me. So I would appreciate it if you want to. You don't have to, of course, but if you want to, feel free to. Is that for real? It didn't jump on the miner. Oh, man. Everything that could go wrong went wrong. I was hoping it would kill the miner, and then we could activate King Tower with the Tornado, but that did not work. Fortunately, it did go back towards the Valkyrie, so we're okay. Got you, homie. Thank you, man. Appreciate it a lot. What's up? It's my first time here. Oh, I'm just chilling, having a good time, and trying to get to 8,500 trophies. We should be able to do it today. I'm just going to get it all in a row after we end up running the other type of decks. I'm just showing different decks each time that we play. Is this better than the minor control? This deck is not better than anything with evolutions, but it's a great deck to play right now, and it's a great deck to learn how to play because once it gets an evolution, it will be better than them. It is an amazing deck to learn. All right, we're going to go in for a log here, just so we can kill the goblins. Oh, wow, we got even more than goblins. We ended up getting a dark goblin as well. We can spear goblins here, and I think we're going to be fine. Firecracker Royale, though, guys, for real. I'm so happy he doesn't have Monk. I'm just super satisfied from that situation. I can't even get 6,500 trophies. You will be able to, man. You'll definitely be able to hit 6,500. That's the thing. If you're struggling with something right now, you'll be able to get it in the future. You just have to keep getting better and improve and play more games. All right, we're going to go in for a Valkyrie here. And then I'm wondering if we can lock onto the Archer Queen or get anything from that. Looks like it's not happening. All right, so the Valkyrie will get hit. He's going to evolve to Royal Giant. If we didn't have Inferno Tower, we would 100% lose. But since we have Inferno Tower, I think we're fine. That's the ridiculous concept about this game. It's like, just one card makes a huge difference. And sometimes it is matchup related. Like, I don't know if you guys remember, but we lost to so many RG players at the very start when I was actually, I think I was playing okay. And then you see this Inferno Tower melting an evolved Royal Giant level 15 without any problems. And my Inferno Tower is underleveled. My Inferno Tower isn't even at the highest level that it could be, you know? Doesn't even matter. Alright, so we're going to do this, and I think I need to pile on a lot more pressure on the right-hand side with the Spear Goblins and Wall Breakers. If I can get those through, then I can win the game. That's the strategy here. Nice! Look at the damage I got, guys! We're back in business! And then he drops a level 15 Mega Knight again in the back. Feels good, man. Alright. I'm going to log here. And get a Valkyrie down on top of the Firecracker. That would be cash money. got a lot of like pay-to-win cards in his deck. He's got like the Archer Queen. He's got Mega Knight. He's got like the cards that can be evolved, you know? My man's out here. We need to start spamming the other side. I'm not playing this as well as I could. I need to cycle more Valkyries as well. More Valkyries equals more positive elixir trades. Alright, we're going to do this. And then we're going to go in for probably one of these. And then also a log. Sheesh. We chillin'. Heck yeah. Not even that bad for us right now. This is not that bad. I mean, it's not great, but it's something I can work with, you know? If we can just get a Valkyrie down, I think we win. Let's go! So as you guys can see, when you have Inferno Tower, you can actually beat the mid-ladder decks. And if you lose, it is a little bit of a skill issue. But yeah, that was pretty crazy. Wow, that was insane. Inferno Tower is underrated? Yeah, Inferno Tower is very, very underrated. Also, one sec. I'm just going to make sure that I remove a couple people because we don't want the emotes spammed in the as spectators. So we're just going to go and check who I need to remove on my friends list. It's one of those things that it does body block a lot of the recordings potentially. So if I use any of these things for shorts, I've told people many, many times not to. So, where are they? Yeah, so I guess if you're watching the stream, don't do that. I don't want to go and remove people because it takes a little bit of time. But yeah, if I see people spamming them as a spectator, then I will have to remove you guys. Something to keep in mind. I play Logbait, and I know that Inferno Tower is OP. Yeah, Inferno Tower is such a good card. All right, we're going to play one more game with this deck, then we're going to switch back to the other decks. All right, we're going to log here, and we'll see what else happens. Oh, nice. He's going to have Hog Rider, so we can activate King Tower with the Tornado. Let's go. All right, we can Miner. We can go Wall Breakers as well. Me too. Evo Royal Giant is so annoying. Yeah, you really do have to run a deck just to completely counter it. Isn't it crazy that you want to run Inferno Tower? Like, I never thought that I would be running to run Inferno Tower instead of, like, the Bomb Tower. Because Bomb Tower is objectively better in the deck. But since I don't have high enough cards and people have level 15 cards and I'm hitting, like, level 14 and I'm not, like, leveled up, it makes more sense, right? Like, that, I guess, it's just, it changes the way that the game is played. Like, this is not high ladder gameplay. This is, you know, an assortment and jumble box of different levels where you don't really know what you're going to face. And you don't really know what's going to happen in these games. Like, for instance, you probably don't expect someone to let a Valkyrie lock onto their tower, right? But it happens here at 8,000 trophies. Wouldn't happen at Ultimate Champion. And I would also have even card levels at Ultimate Champion. But since I'm playing under-leveled, some of the things that we're facing are kind of crazy. Oh, how cool would it be if the Executioner looked like a tennis player? Dude, I just want to see more skins from units. That would be so cool. Let's go, let's go. Let's go for a Valkyrie in the back. Maybe we can go in for Magic Archer. Oh, yeah. If you're watching your stream, don't do that. No, I meant if you're watching the stream, don't spam emotes like a crazy person. Like some of the other people were just spamming emotes and cluttering the screen. Because I have to remove people when they do that. It's one of the rules that we have for the friendly. Because sometimes, like, the emotes will block, like, a Valkyrie. Like, it's big enough. The spectator emote can, like, block a card. Or just stop me from seeing everything. I want to still have emotes on, but, yeah. Sometimes spectators do that. Alright, so we're in Inferno Tower. Generally, I don't Inferno Tower very often against Hog Rider unless they Hog Rider Earthquake. Or if they drop a lot of stuff with their Hog Rider. Like in this specific situation, when he went for Mighty Miner Hog Rider, that's 8 Elixir. Then he drops a aggressive, like, play with going in for a Firecracker 2 for another 3. He spent so much there. Alright, we can Tornado on this Hog. Does Spear Goblin still get damage before he goes in for his log on him? Nice. I don't love this Inferno Tower, but I think it's a necessity. Even if he Earthquakes, it's okay. Switch up the Miner placement. We could Tornado depending on what happens. Yeah, this is looking really good. We just go Spear Goblins, pull that back. It does eventually log, but after what, right? After everything. Let's drop the miner in the exact same spot. He's less likely to predict that. He's probably going to think I'm going to switch it. Let's go Inferno Tower again. Just drop that immediately. Going for Spear Goblins. Pre-log on the Goblins. Okay. Should be it. Tornado back the Goblins. GG. GG. Alright, so yeah, we won a whole bunch of games in a row with this deck. As you guys can see, you can beat Firecracker decks. You can beat Hog Rider decks. You can beat Royal Giant decks. This deck works really well when you use Inferno Tower. It was a nice life lesson to get tilted a little bit and lose the 2 Royal Giant players in a row with the Bomb Tower, and then just experience that and be like, hey, yeah, I should have won if I played better, but it's easier to win if you have Inferno Tower in this meta if you play against as many Royal Giants as we have. Just like looking through, right? How many Royal Giants did we face? There's a crazy amount. 1 here, 2 here, 3 here. Yeah, we played against so many. There's just a lot of Royal Giants in the meta. For whatever reason. All right, so we're going to showcase the next deck. So this deck is the deck that I used to reach 1,800 in the world. If you don't have Evolved Barbarians, you could end up just running like, I don't know, another spell like Tornado if you really wanted. You could also end up running Elite Barbarians. You could also just run regular Barbarians. But generally this deck is really good as is, and I wouldn't switch much. The only thing that I've seen switched is like Archers for Ice Wizard, or maybe like Tornado for Ice Wizard. And generally, this is the best version. You could run Archers, though. Archers for Ice Wizard does work. You really want to have the Evolved Barbarians, and it doesn't matter if all of your cards are level 14. The deck will still work really well, because you're going to have the firepower of the Inferno Tower and the Mighty Miner, which are phenomenal cards at countering Royal Giants, and really good at against beatdown decks. And even if they're under-leveled, they're still going to give you a lot of value. So just something to keep in mind. Card levels do not matter near as much with this deck. And it's also the deck that I used to finish 1,800 in the world last season. So I'll show you guys that. Can you check the replay of the Fly Machine? There's a surprise for everyone in there. No. I'm not going to go and check that. I don't understand what there would be for a surprise in that. I love your videos. Watch them daily. Are you going to create a video for the 7X Elixir? Yeah, I am. I'm going to do a live stream for that. I 100% will. All right. Is he going to drop anything that I want to arrows, or am I just going to arrow on bats and ice golem? I guess we're going to arrows on the bats and ice golem and see what else is cooking. What's your favorite thing in high school or college? I think my favorite thing in college was the close proximity that I had to all of my friends. It was really easy to just like go and do stuff with friends at any point, like working out or just being able to study with people. It was really cool to have everyone super close together. Now in Seattle, my friends are pretty far away. Like maybe they're like, I don't know, 15 to 30 minute drive, and it's not as easy to go and find people. Whereas in college, you can just like hit people up, and it was pretty cool. I like the fact in high school that I was actually able to play tennis with a whole bunch of people. In college, it was really interfering with my studies, personal life, and everything, and it just wasn't as fun. So I didn't do tennis for more than that like little stint that I did in the year. But yeah, there are different benefits for both of them. I think that college is nice for friends and proximity. High school is more fun for sports because they're competitive, yet they're not competitive enough for you to like really face ramifications, right? For college, it feels super try hard and super competitive, whereas in high school, it wasn't my experience. Also in high school, you can play in a lot of different sports, whereas in college, you have to be like the best. Magic Archer activated the King Tower, which should not have happened. It was an unusual interaction that should be cool in case people didn't notice. Oh yeah, then people can rewind and watch that if they want. That's cool though. Thank you for letting me know, man. All right, we're going to go in for Barbarians here. I wonder if level 14 Barbarians will be able to kill the Hog Rider without any damage. Wow. So even level 14 Barbarians can slap a Hog Rider. If you don't drop it at the right point, it's still fine. All right, we're just going to let those bats do their thing as long as they don't go backwards. If the bats go backwards, then we're going to have problems. Okay, we're okay. We can go in for an Ice Wizard here to slow everything down, and then go for a Mighty Miner afterward on the Hog Rider. If he poisons, he's just playing so aggressive. Like, I don't understand why people do that. Sure, you're going to get damage from it, but in an aggregate sense, wouldn't you prefer to have to poison on defense against the graveyard? I don't know. It's just speaking out loud here. Trying to spit facts for you guys. All right, we can freeze whenever we feel like it. Definitely want to freeze on whatever cards he's dropping. Skeleton Dragons will be able to lock onto the tower. We're going to go for an arrows here. I think I just go and click the Mighty Miner ability and win the game with that. GG. Bombs away. Easy game. So this is the deck that I would recommend playing if you guys are a little bit worse at the game, or if you just want to have fun and climb up to 8,500 medals without any worries. This is the deck. And it's got an evolution, but it's really not that big of a deal. Why are so many people running poison over fireball? Because I switched to graveyard freeze. The conspiracy theories are real. Nah, just for real. A lot of people just like poison because they hate losing to graveyard, and it's easier to hit, whereas fireball is a one-time thing. Poison, if you miss it, I mean, it's still going to end up like having a bigger radius, and then also on top of that, it's going to be over time. So if you drop it a little bit early, it'll still give you a benefit. That's part of the reason why people like it so much. All right, we're going to go in for our barbarians here. It's interesting to see a rage when he can't even take advantage of the rage. It's fun. As I said before, this deck is the more brainless one and probably the easier one. Let's win every game in a row, all right? Let's win every game in a row and not drop a single game with level 14 cards. My friend has this deck with Goblin Drill and Cannon, making it almost impossible to break through defense. Any ideas? Yeah, if you're playing against Goblin Drill and Cannon, run a Lava Hound deck and it'll lose. Cannon doesn't do so well against Lava Hound. So yeah, just run a Lava Hound deck with Miner, run a Lava Hound Balloon deck. Type in SirTag Lava Hound Balloon on YouTube. And I actually made a video recently, and it's titled, I haven't played this deck in 2 years. So you can check that out. It shows the best Lava Hound deck in the game right now currently. And actually, I'll have that in the pinned comment. So if you guys want to check that out as well, yeah, feel free to. The best Lava Hound deck in the game will be in the pinned comment. Oh, wait, watch this. We're able to click the Mighty Miner ability. Even if he zaps, it's fine. Look at the damage we get. That's so crazy. We can Ice Wizard here. It should be fine. We can go Skeleton Dragons. I think Evolve Barbarians were great to drop, but I didn't want to drop them right into a Sparky, so I was like, yeah. The Ice Wizard could have been dropped in the middle, and I think I would have kept it alive if I dropped it a little bit earlier. If I dropped it in the middle and I dropped it earlier, I think it would have been fine. Let's just eat this. Let's just eat the Firecracker hit. It's not that big of a deal. Thanks for the suggestion. I'm happy to hear you, man. I'm happy to hear that it helped you. Let's just go Graveyard. It's generally a pretty smart strat. Like, if we can get anything from our opponent and just go in for arrows, that's like not that bad of a decision. The Sparky doesn't do well into the skeleton, so we should get 500 damage bare minimum. And we had to cycle something anyway, so might as well get some value with our cards. I'm not going to go for a freeze because freeze is the best way to defend against Sparky. So if you randomly drop your freeze, you're probably wasting a bunch of elixir. It's nice because I've been playing Clash Royale for around 3 or 4 hours recently because I have done a live stream and I'm not like playing my best mechanically, but I'll still be able to defend this and I still think I'll be able to win the game. So that's just something to keep in mind is like, even if you're not playing your best, it's nice to play decks that can withstand the test and still give you wins. That's one of the things that I really look forward to. I like playing decks that I don't have to play perfectly to win Clash Royale matches. Because obviously I don't always play perfect and you guys probably don't either, but this is really sloppy gameplay and I'll still be able to win. And that's the cool thing about it. I feel really, really confident in this match. So as bats are out of cycle, we could Graveyard. I think it's just a little bit better for us to go Ice Wizard here. Arrows on top of the Firecracker whenever we get the chance. Maybe go in for a freeze if we need to. Or we could go and sack the Mighty Miner. I think I'm going to go and sack the Mighty Miner health and then go in for our Barbarians and then go for a Graveyard afterward because we have so much counter-pushing crap. We know for a fact that he's got to go for a Sparky. Nothing else will work. You can't kill all these units without the Sparky, but then we can freeze on the Sparky and also hit the mini packet too. And I think he loses. There's no way. There's zero shot. No chance in heck. So as you guys can see, you don't even have to play that well in a lot of these matchups and you just win. It's a cool thing, you know? The last deck that I was showing, you have to think a lot. This one, you don't. There's a huge difference. There's a stark dichotomy if I do say so myself. Also, I can talk and respond to your guys' questions as I play. All right, so we're going to go Mighty Miner on the same side as the Royal Ghost. Probably a pretty smart strat. Generally, whenever we see Ghost, our opponent is going to be running Royal Giant, but sometimes they still run P.E.K.K.A. P.E.K.K.A is very bad in the game right now. It just gets shredded by Firecrackers, bait cards, and it doesn't get good value ever. It's unfortunate, but it's reality. All right, so we're going to use the bomb so we can kill the Archer Queen, and then we're going to go Ice Wizard, but we're not going to drop it super soon. We're going to wait and see if we can get more value. We're going to make sure that, you know, he doesn't drop anything else at the river. All right, if we arrows, we should be fine. I don't have to really respond to that. Yeah, I'm just going to let the Magic Archer do its thing, and I'm going to go Barbarians other side. I'm going to Graveyard with the Barbarians as well, because we haven't seen any other bait cards in our opponent's deck. If he doesn't have many bait cards, It's going to be hard for him to defend against the Barbarians plus Graveyard at the same time because it's hard to cost-effectively defend against Graveyard unless you have cards that can really hit all of the Graveyard Skeletons at once. In fact, I'm going to go for a freeze here. That was a big misplay. If I hit the Bandit, I probably would have won the game. Yeah. I was hopeful. As I said before, mechanically, not really playing my best. I've been playing Clash Royale for 4 or 5 hours in a row. So definitely losing a little bit of brain cells, but this is the easy way to get it. This is kind of the hacks, you know? Do you give me the best Mortar Evolution deck to push to 7,500? Yeah, type in best Mortar Evolution deck, SirTag. It'll come up on YouTube. Alright, Inferno Tower here is okay, just in case he goes in for a Magic Archer or something. Pretty safe strat. It will be able to blast the Barbarians. It's a -1 trade. Not the worst thing, not the best thing in the world either. If he goes in for Ghost, we're going to wait the last possible second, and then we're going to go for Mighty Miner. Dropping it off to the side is quite nice. And the Mighty Miner, if your opponent Magic Archers at the river, you just click the bomb, you go to the other side, and then you drop something else afterward. You're like, it's fine. It's all good. We hard chilling. Oh, you know what I like doing here as well? Go and do this. And then we freeze. And then we just go for Evolve Barbarians on everything, and it all dies. Everything's dead here. So easy. Such a spontaneously easy cleanup. I love going for Skeleton Dragons in the skies when our opponent is dropping ground cards, though, because it will kill all the ground cards, so it'll give us counter push, too. Really nice. Alright, Mighty Miner is able to finish off the Bandit first, I think. Nice! Yeah, the Bandit is the biggest problem. Other cards we don't care about as much. Alright, we're in Inferno Tower again. I could go for Barbarians afterward. I don't have the right card cycle, so let's just go for Mighty Miner on top of this. You can kill the Magic Archer with that. That's always nice. I want to save the Barbarians for the Archer Queen. It's nice to think of your card cycle from that perspective, even though it didn't really make that much sense to go and click the Mighty Miner on top of the Magic Archer. I had to think about what am I going to do against the Archer Queen, and the Barbarians were really the only answer I had. Maybe a bad Graveyard. Hard to say. Maybe not hard to say. I don't know. Alright, we have to play our best on defense. I think we can hit this. We'll just have to wait and see, though. Not going to be the easiest defense of my life is what I'm going to have to be honest with y'all about. We do have the Ice Wizard slowing stuff down, so there is that benefit. And of course, we have Freeze plus Ice Wizard, so I think we're okay. That defense was really good. If you guys see like how much Elixir he was up, you can rewind that. I'm pretty sure he was up like an insane amount, maybe like 10 Elixir on the at the river. And all we had to do is control the flow of the game with Freeze. And if you're ever like not playing well and you get into a spot where you're down a lot, you can still defend. It's pretty easy. So it's cool to say that and be honest with y'all and be like, here's the easy cheat code way of hitting 8,500 trophies. Now I feel like one of those scuff tutorials that is like trying, oh, you know, like how the math teacher always used to show the hardest way of doing something so then you could understand how like it works or make you really appreciate the easy way. I'm that math teacher that shows the hard way first and then later on shows the easy way of arriving at the same solution. I'm that dude. I have literally devolved to what we hate. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't want to give you the immediate answer. I made you work for it. I'm really about that life. I feel like there's no better comparison, right? Everyone's experienced that, right? Everyone has that teacher that makes them like see the really hard way of getting something. Hey, yo. Yeah, dude, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Had to be that way. All right, we're just going to go for Barbarians here. We're fine. I don't think the Battle Ram even comes close to connecting. And then we go in for a Graveyard again, and we herp derp. Just to flex on this guy a little bit, I went for a Graveyard and not even used all my Elixir on defense because I didn't need it. This is my first live stream, and I love how engaged you are with the chat. Yeah, dude, I try to read as much as I possibly can. What if I don't have Evolve Barbs? Can I still use them? Yeah, you can. You can still use them. You can also run Knight instead if you don't. That also works. You can run Knight or Valkyrie. Actually, I think if you don't have Evolve Barbs, I would probably run Knight or Valkyrie. Yeah, I think that's what I would do. But Evolve Barbs, but regular Barbs are pretty good in the deck as well. Like, it's not bad. Oh, double spawner deck. Skill! Skill from our homie. I like how Mike's client name is You Got Zapped. Oh, he's even have Mother Witch. Okay, I'm happy we got this matchup so I can show you guys how to beat it. Y'all would always be like, how do you beat Mother Witch with Graveyard Freeze? How do you beat Mother Witch Fireball when you have Graveyard Freeze with Barbarians and Fireball bait? I'll show y'all, alright? It's possible. We'll make it happen. Trust. Can you read my comment out loud? It says time. I read it. There you go. Alright, so no Mother Witch in cycle for a little bit. We can Graveyard with this. A little bit risky if he's got Dark Goblin. We'll see what we can do. I want to get some damage here, ideally. A lot of times they're not going to have good answers to Graveyard, so I want to get as much as I possibly can right now. I could freeze as well. I don't want to, though. I think freezing would have been the best play. It would have been unlikely for him to have a good answer, actually. Freeze would have probably been very, very smart. Yeah, I likely should have. In these type of opportunities, when your opponent definitely doesn't have Mother Witch in cycle and they've got Mother Witch in the deck, you kind of want to take the opportunities that you can get. And especially because he would have probably had a Barb Barrel or arrows, it would have been like a -2 trade for us, but we would have gotten so much damage, and it would have been a good thing in the aggregate sense. I think the Fire Spirit connects. Maybe it doesn't. Arrows were not bad. No Mother Witch in cycle again, so that's good. It's kind of annoying. The Spear Goblins are definitely a card that I don't like. Let's do this. Let's go and blast that. Go Barbarians at the river. See what we can get. Maybe a Mega Knight on the other side. Maybe he doesn't even have Mega Knight in his deck. I don't know. I think we best be Graveyarding here. He's really aggressive, but I think this will work out. I believe we can fly. Yep. Get out my game, Mike. Not up in here with the double spawners. So a very easy win. Yeah, as you guys can see, you don't have to think that much. This deck is very, 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 very easy. Even against Mother Witch, double spawners, you'll win. So, I'm glad that we're having an easy time and we're soaring up the ranks. As you guys can see, this is kind of the way. Do you know the way? What do I do if I have Evolved Skeletons and cards in the shop that will give me shards for it or no? Evolved Skeletons are good. They're the 5th best card in the game. The issue is Evolved Barbarians, Firecracker, and Royal Giant, and Mortar Evolution are all better than the Skeletons. Skeletons are great. They still work pretty well. I would recommend using them if you don't have any other evolutions, but they're not as good as the other ones. Magikarp is so annoying to play against. It keeps getting chip damage. Allie, do you even know what the Firecracker is? Have you seen a Firecracker? Do you understand the existential situation that we have been given from Clash Royale? I don't know about that. Oh, Cone, thank you so much for the $2 or $3. Appreciate the support. Is YouTube your full time? Yes. I'm very, 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 very lucky to be able to do YouTube full time. How's P.E.K.K.A. Bridge Spam still doing in the current meta? It's terrible. P.E.K.K.A. Bridge Spam is awful. It doesn't work very well. P.E.K.K.A. Balloon works because a lot of people are relying on Firecracker so you can still break through. But that's about it. Let's go Mighty Miner in the middle. If he goes Hog Rider, we should be able to get an Inferno Tower down as well. Not great, but not bad. I don't think the Hog Rider gets any damage. The Inferno Tower is too thick. Okay, so Mighty Miner plus Graveyard, not really that good for us right now. Firecracker is just going to go on the other side, so if I click the ability, I don't get anything. Firecracker is literally on the other side, so she'll walk away from the bomb. Also, I can activate King Tower here, so might as well take that opportunity. Let's leak a little bit of Elixir, then go our Ice Wizard, so we can guarantee activate King. Nice. No Log, no Firecracker. It's Graveyard. This should be great. I think he's dead, depending on what happens. Oh, he's actually back to an evolved one. That's kind of bad for us. That's actually really bad for us. I should have calibrated that to the point that he didn't have the evolved Firecracker. But he did Log, so he spent all of his Elixir. So I guess it's not the worst thing in the world. We can just Mighty Miner on the Firecracker. Best gameplay NA. Best gameplay NA. Oh my gosh. Yeah, whenever I play Clash Royale for more than 3 or 4 hours, my brain cells deteriorate. But it is what it is. We'll still make it happen. That Firecracker should not have hit my tower. At least it was on the tower that didn't matter as much. We're going to arrows here on the Firecracker. We're not going to miss. And the Skeleton Dragons are going to put us in a pretty big advantage. One more hit. Nice. Take those. Mighty Miner, same side. He's got Goblins, so we want to go in for Graveyards with Freezes. Generally don't want to be doing them alone. Oh, wow, that sucked. Wait. Prediction. I'm glad I made the prediction. That's kind of cool. Wait. What if I just graveyard right now and then freeze afterward? Not bad, right? Oh, that dumb thing is so good. Please, just kill it. Burn it. Burn it. No! Not like that. Don't burn me. Bruh. Bruh. Alright, we can arrows that. That's fine. Graveyard immediately. He should be hog ridering, but the skill level here is not as high as, like, regular. We actually had to worry more about the Mighty Miner, to be honest. Hog rider is not going to do... Oh, it's level 15. I forgot. I thought it was level 14. Damn it. That's not that good. That was actually pretty sad. All right, we can go for a graveyard freeze here. That should only get one more hit. And then we could probably win the game off this. We're not super unlucky. I don't know anymore. I don't think I can. I don't think it was worth freezing there. Probably freezing on top of the firecracker to be real. That was likely the best play I could do. I don't even know if it dies. I think it does. That was pretty good. Y'all gotta admit, that was pretty smart. Not going for a dumb graveyard freeze when I was on my last brain cell. I was rubbing my last brain cell together. I've been playing Clash and haven't been thinking. And I was like, let's think once in our life. Let's just think once. If I freeze and I get like 200, 300 extra damage, firecracker is going to hurt me. So what do? Let's just freeze on defense and then graveyard afterward and have a whole bunch of counter pushing crap. Because obviously he's going to firecracker. He's going to expect the firecracker to splash through my units and my units will all die to the evolved firecracker. And then that just didn't happen. W's in the chat. We used a brain cell. Like the video if you guys are enjoying my brain cells. And yeah, subscribe if you want to as well. I post daily videos at 3 p.m. Eastern every single day. So definitely like and subscribe so then you guys stay connected for more content. Yo, yo, yo. I don't mean to be mean, but could you do an update regular video on the More Tag channel whenever you're streaming on your main channel? That's okay, man. So genuinely, just 100% transparency, I like to do what I want to do during whatever time I have. And sometimes just streaming is more fun for me than creating a video. Because if I can't put out a video that I'm really, really proud of, I'm not going to upload, so I'll stream instead. And the streaming is just, you know, raw, authentic, just Clash Royale for 2 hours that you guys might not love, but maybe you do love it. Sometimes people love just chatting with me and chilling with me. So it's built for different people. And sometimes I won't have videos because I'm going to be doing live streams. And if I live stream for 3 hours, I can't also do a video at the same time all the time. Sometimes I will do a More Tag video on my second YouTube channel, More Tag, while I do a live stream on my main channel. So then you guys have a video to watch as well if you want. But I can't do that every single day. Tag going crazy out here? Yeah, dude, we're winning every game. That's what's up. We be cooking. Cooking! Okay, so this matchup is not good. Whenever you play against Mortar Evolution, that's the worst matchup for this deck. That is the only matchup that I don't like. We actually have to focus. I haven't used a single brain cell besides the last game at the very, very, very end. And now I have to use my brain. So in this matchup, because it is Mortar Evolution, we're going to struggle super hard. The Mortar is just not a card that we want to play against. So we're going to go for an Evolved Barbarian's Graveyard at the River, and we might have to freeze and try to get a lot of damage. Okay, yeah, I think I might just lose. We'll see. We can still maybe cook him if we play perfect. With, like, a freeze at the right point, and then we keep the Evolved Barbarian alive, and we get enough damage. Like, that should be thousands of damage, actually. That's pretty good. Here's the issue. The Evolved Mortar is just a huge problem. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I should probably lose. This matchup is not good. So. Gotta go arrows here just to finish off the Dumb Goblin. Dumb Goblin's not dying. So as you guys can see, this is the worst matchup for the deck. Like, by far. It's not even comparable to anything else. He's even going to have poison for our graveyard too, so it's just a really sketchy thing. You know what? You know what? That's disrespectful. So maybe we can still do something here. If we can graveyard and freeze and take a tower, then I'd be happy. If he gets back to poison, I'm screwed. But I don't know. He's back to poison, I'm screwed. Yep, poison plus log. Yeah, that's 100 though. There's nothing you can do there. So this matchup, if you get this and you feel bad about yourself, do not feel bad. No one wins that. No one wins that matchup. It's also not a matchup that you see very often. You will not see a Mortar Miner Poison deck. It is good, and that's actually one of the other decks I was going to show today because it has a lot of the boosted cards for the season, but you won't be playing against it that often. I just started a new account. Hey, let's go, dude. Starting new accounts is always fun. Let's keep going. Sheesh. All right, we can Skeleton Dragons in the back, and we vibing. Any tips for being in Spooky Town? Yeah, just, you know, play the... There's a lot of different decks on my channel. Play one of them that you like, and just focus on leveling up that one deck. And if you're at lower arenas, if you're not at the arena that I'm at right now, I will have a video in the pinned comment as well, in addition to the Lava Hound deck, and that's the deck that I would recommend. And if you have a Firecracker Evolution, I would put the Firecracker Evolution in the place of the Dark Goblin in that deck. So if you're lower arenas, check out the video that will be in the pinned comment, and that will help you out a lot. And that would be the only deck I would recommend playing, the only deck I would level up if I were you guys. And of course, use the Firecracker Evolution instead of Dark Goblin if you have it in that deck. Anyway, back to business. Things heating up in the arena. Homie's eating a lot of damage. Sheesh! He's just eating it like a snack. Okay, so we can go with Skeleton Dragons and activate King Tower. Or we can Inferno Tower, which is definitely better. Activating King Tower with an Inferno Tower here feels much better for us. It should die without any damage. Nice! So 5 Elixir for 7 Elixir from our opponent, and a King Tower activation for us. So, +2, King Tower activation. We take those all day long. Because we're up a lot, we are going to go for an Arrows here on the Goblins instead of Freezing. Freezing would just cost too much Elixir. Arrows are going to accomplish around the same value anyway, so might as well. And if he decides to go in for a Hog Rider, we will immediately just go in for Barbarians. Totally fine for him to go for a Hog Rider if he wants. He could Firecracker with it as well. Generally, in the later stages of the game, when they go for Evolve Firecrackers, I'll try to go Barbs up high. So then the Firecracker doesn't splash onto everything. And Barbs up high and kill the Hog Rider as well. Do that. Yep, so this is what I like to do against people that have evolved Firecrackers, just because I don't want them to end up hitting my tower. It's pretty important. I've realized that. Pretty important to not lose towers to evolve Firecrackers. You feel me? Oh, this is really bad. Freeze is clutch. Ice Wizard is pretty good too. Man, that's still on my tower. That's so crazy. Man, it's just not dying. I'm so dead. I mean, there's still a chance I can win. It's just less likely. He has literally just spammed every one of his cards at the river. No, Clash Royale, don't let this be a thing. We'll jump on to the next one. I could have won that if I played better. I just, unfortunately, got caught in a situation there. Also, do not spam the same thing in the chat, guys. Unfortunately, I guess we don't... yeah, one sec. Yeah, mods, please make sure to not have that in the chat anymore. We do have mods. I was like, wait, do we not have mods? We do. As soon as I call them, they're there. Any tips for beginners? Yeah, I just said that, so I don't want to repeat myself over and over and over again. I don't like being a tape recorder, so if I said something like 3 minutes ago, then I won't repeat it. But yeah, you can rewind it, and I gave a whole bunch of advice about leveling up one deck, and the pinned comment, and all that stuff, so you can go and check that out. I left briefly for lunch, and then that happens. Yeah, I guess so, man. It's like at the worst time. Whenever that type of stuff happens, people just seize the opportunity to spam. Is Firecracker still going to be good after the nerf? Yeah, it's still going to be the best card in the game. Still going to be the best card in Clash Royale, which is crazy to think about. All right. Let's click the bomb so then we can hopefully blast his bowler. Not looking like a phenomenal position for us, but it is something that we can maybe work with. The issue here is the Executioner. The Executioner will end up dying to the Inferno Tower, but it is able to splash onto both Skeleton Dragons. Ugh. Alright, so imagine an Evolved Bandit. Yeah, an Evolved Bandit dashing on everything. That'd be crazy, man. That'd be actually insane. Seriously ridiculous. Keep up the good work. Everyone loves you. Also, best CR YouTuber. Thank you, man. It's really cool to see people say that I'm the best CR YouTuber or think that. It means a lot, man. There's a lot of amazing creators. Okay, so Graveyard coming down. I guess we go Arrows and we go Evolve Barbarians. It's definitely the best decision that we could do. The Evolve Barbarians stack up a lot of attacks. Oh, let's go. The Ice Wizard helped out against the one skeleton off to the side. We are coming away with a decent defense here. And it was looking super sketch for a sec. All right. How are we going to win this? If we go Graveyard right now, I'm not really thinking. I'm not really adjusting to my opponent's card cycle. We need to play our best. We need to focus up and play better than this. The Evolve Barbarian would do a ton of damage if I froze with it, but I don't want to. I don't want to play too aggressive right now. I still don't know what he's going to do. Especially since he's got Bowler and Executioner. I don't want to go in the same side as him. Going opposite lane is probably going to be our priority. Let's freeze with the Bowler, so then the Bowler doesn't kill the skeletons. And then the Mighty Miner, I mean, I could have dropped it on the tower to be real with y'all, but I decided not to. I decided not to drop the ability. I didn't know if it would have hit. Like, I think it would have if I had timed it perfectly, but it's hard to assess. All right, so we know he's going to go in for a freeze, so then we'll go in for an Ice Wizard off to the side to clean up those skeletons. The Barbarians are tanking for the other skeletons, so it's okay. We generally want to be covering all of our bases. We want to cover the left side and the right side at the same time. All right, we're going to go in for a freeze here, and we should be able to hit his Barbarians, all of them, ideally. Nice. Perfect. Really, really, really good freeze. And then because the Evolved Barbarians are coming at us, we want to go in for Skeleton Dragons, and we use our own on defense. Got Zappy, so he's going to Graveyard with him, probably. If not, I'd be surprised. Okay, please. Go and drop stuff that we can annihilate. Go Ice Wizard here. Go Graveyard, go Mighty Miner. And then click a freeze. I can hit the Zappy, too. Wait, that's huge! I hit the Bowler and the Zappy. Oh my gosh, guys, you saw that, right? That was a lot of value. Oh my gosh, he's dropping barbs right into the Skeleton Dragons, too. Let's freaking go. This is exactly what we needed, bro. This is exactly what we needed, bro. All right, we're gonna Arrows. He's gonna go for a freeze, most likely. He has nothing. He's gonna get a little bit of damage. It's okay. Go Mighty Miner. And then we can go in for probably Graveyard and just save our Evo Barbs, right? Save our Evo Barbs or not? Just keep freezing with Graveyards because it's such a hard thing for him to deal with. He's gonna Barbarrel now. I wish I froze the Barbarrel, but it is what it is. I'm saving my Evo Barbs for the left. Gonna be our best way to win. Actually, go Ice Wizard first, just so we have something on that side. Okay, we gotta do this. Evo Barbs. We should be fine. Terrible Tornado. Let's go. What we're looking for. The Skeleton Dragon's still alive. He's so dead. He has nothing. But yeah, we're just gonna go Graveyard. We're gonna freeze. We're gonna cycle more Graveyards and more freezes. We're gonna freeze immediately for that reason. We're gonna Arrows, and then we'll go Ice Wizard. We win. I was already back to another Graveyard after one more card. Or to like 2 more cards. 1 or 2 more cards. So I was back to another Graveyard. So he was dead. I was gonna cycle 2 Graveyards before he was even able to cycle 1. That's how we like to play. Let's go. What deck would you recommend for Arena 20? The same deck that I'm playing right now. It's if you guys have the Barbarians evolution, this is probably the best deck to play. Yo, what's up, Andrew? Let's freaking go. I don't know if you guys know, but Andrew is literally the GOAT. I don't want to dox you or anything, but bruh, he has helped me so much and many, many things. So give him some love in the chat. Seriously, a legend. One of the best people I've met in YouTube. So yeah, give him some hearts. Huge thank you. And hopefully your vacation is going well. You deserve it, bro. You deserve it. Also, Damien, thank you for the $5 saying much love tag as well. Appreciate you, man. Hopefully life is treating you beautifully as well, brother. And appreciate the support. W. Andrew? Yeah, dude. Andrew, he's just, I don't know. He's a walking W. He really is. All right, we're going to go in for Skeleton Dragons here, and we're going to freeze. Not looking good, but as long as he rages, it's looking a lot better. I'm thankful that they waste the rage when they're frozen because then they don't get the duration of the rage to work. Like, the rage does nothing for him. It doesn't thaw the freeze. Also, John Adkins, I did not notice that was $7, so thank you, man. I think I just responded to your dono and didn't really respond to and say thank you, so thank you. Also, getting back to the game here, homie got a cannon card on my tower and I was not focused at all, so my bad. We'll focus up and we'll win this game, all right? No mediocre. Which level 15? Yeah, sometimes it do be that way. Sometimes going to Vol Barbarian's Graveyard is a little bit too risky, so I would typically advise against that, and I would go in for a freeze on offense instead, because you can get a little bit more value instead of having your opponent just drop bait cards and completely counter you. So I forgot to give you guys the most important bit of information with this deck. Don't graveyard freeze in single elixir if you have Evolve Barbarians and you don't know your opponent's deck. You're generally better off just going in for the Evolve Barbarians plus freeze, because the Evolve Barbarians counter push is just like a lot more damage. A lot more damage. It's more destructive, and if you remove the bait cards with the arrows or you hold their cards in place with the freeze, you can get more value. So, yeah, the thing that I've learned with this deck is graveyard freeze in single elixir. It's way more risky unless you know what your opponent's running. And you know that they don't have bait cards in their deck. Something like that. Something to keep in mind for everyone that is watching right now. I'm sorry, I don't always give the best advice in live streams until like later on. So if y'all are watching right now, you're getting the good advice. Earlier people were like, wait, but Cake, I don't understand. How are you taking tower? Why did you go in for that? Why is that something that can't be punished very effectively? The reason why it can't be punished very effectively compared to going for a graveyard is graveyard can get quickly cleaned up by skeletons or goblins and stuff like that. Whereas if you go in for Evolve Barbarians, they're generally going to be able to do damage to whatever opponent's units are going to be dropped, right? Like, hypothetically, if my opponent drops units on defense, I want to be able to kill them, so then they can't counter push and take my tower. The Evolve Barbarians will kill those units. Graveyard Skeletons a lot of times won't, unless you go for a freeze plus graveyard. It just costs way more than the Evolve Barbarians plus freeze, which is 9 elixir. If you're dropping a graveyard and freeze, that's 9 elixir, but you're probably going to have to drop arrows or Evolve Barbarians at the river too, or something else, and it's just so much elixir. It just costs too much. So Evolve Barbarians plus freeze, especially if you defend it with Evolve Barbarians, and then you're freezing on offense, it's a much better strategy. What if they have poison? If they have poison, you can win with Mighty Miner Freeze, Evolve Barbarians, Skeleton Dragons, just chip damage essentially. Poison isn't the end-all be-all, and poison is very, very winnable. The only thing that you can't win against is the Mortar Evolution plus poison. That is the only matchup that I look at, and I'm like, well, I guess I lose. Also, isn't that Expo too far back? I'm like 90% sure that that Expo was so far back that it wouldn't have hit my tower. I also haven't played against Expo in a while. Mighty Miner replacements, please read. Valkyrie or Knight. Both of those work very, very well. You do not need to have Mighty Miner in the deck. Mighty Miner is a nice to have, but it is not a necessity. He's going to fireball this if he has it. Let's freeze. I mean, honestly, not a bad decision. I'm saving my arrows because I want to force out extra stuff, and I want arrows on top of the archers and the Expo at the same time. Now we Mighty Miner, and then he doesn't have anything for the Mighty Miner probably. It locks onto the Expo, and we're fine. Wow, that was really, really good. That was pretty solid. Arrowing, like, and making him freak out, and then waiting till last possible second, so then he had nothing else to counter the Mighty Miner. It worked really well. All right, we can graveyard when we have arrows in cycle or freeze, but it's hard to do it in single because our opponent will just defend with, like, archers and then Expo me. We're going to Skeleton Dragons here instead. We can try to play a little bit more defensive, but it's less likely to work out in our favor as the game starts to escalate. Because he will probably fireball my Barbarians. Especially since all of his cards are level 15 right now. As you guys can see, every single one of his cards is level 15. Locks onto the Expo, fortunately. He did mess it up. We will activate King Tower here, which is not the worst thing in the world. It's really good against Mortar decks. Against Expo, it doesn't matter as much. But we can ignore Goblins a little bit more effectively now. Wait, this is super good. He massively messed up. He botched the bag. He can't do that. He just cycled his archers. That means I don't have to even go in for anything. Oh, I guess he's going to do that. Okay. I'm going to freeze. And then I wonder if we can arrows and kill. If we can arrows and kill, that might be good enough. Okay, so arrows level 14 and freeze level 14. Kill an evolved firecracker that's 15. I know that's 7 elixir for 3 elixir, but it's nice to know that because a lot of times you're going to be freezing anyway. All right, so when the Mighty Miner's tanking, we're just going to have to do this. Why does he have Earthquake? Does anyone know? I'm really confused by that. Obviously, it's going to work out for him, but pretty weird. We're going to eat the Firecracker damage because it doesn't matter. It's kind of negligible compared to the damage that he's got on the other side. And then we're going to Graveyard Freeze, and we know he's going to have Goblins. So we could arrows on them. Or freeze. I think freezing is better, and then arrowsing on whatever he drops afterwards. He's probably drop a Firecracker, he does. A lot better to arrows on that. Also go for Evolve Barbarians here. And then Inferno Tower. Probably not going to Mighty Miner. Yeah, he's a little bit scared. He sees all these coming at him, and he's like freaking out. Homie be freaking. I wonder if we get damage or if we just lose to the firecrackers. Yeah, we get something. Not much. Man, that's annoying that we actually have to respond to that. Kind of was hoping that wouldn't be the case. Jeez. Might be dead. Oh, jeez, guys. Playing against level 15 Expo is not fun. That's all I'm going to say. Alright, we'll go for a Mighty Miner here. And then we'll go to the next one. This is going to be a loss. There's nothing we can really do here. Evolve Firecracker with level 15 Expo is not a fun matchup. With also Goblins and then Archers for good graveyard counters. The Earthquake didn't make much sense, but it does end up killing our building, so it was kind of annoying. It is what it is. You can't win every game you play. All right, let's keep going. Does this guy have Earthquake Expo? Yeah, he really did have all level 15 cards with Earthquake Expo. That was legitimately his deck. You're 100% right. It was winnable, just not a great matchup. All right, we're going to go for probably like a graveyard here, depending on what happens. Yeah, I guess we're going to just try it because he doesn't have arrows in cycle. So if he doesn't have arrows, he might have less answers available. It's pretty bad going graveyard in single elixir when you don't know what your opponent's deck is, but I just felt like I needed to right now to climb up a little bit faster, and I think that it will end up being okay for us in the end. We can go for a Barbarians here on the Hog Rider and also Electro Wizard, so we're going to be fine against the Mega Knight. We're not going to have to worry about that. We're also going to get counter push with the Barbs and also the Mighty Miner. We could go in for Ice Wizard. That splash onto all the bats and then give us counter push compared to the arrows. I think so. Probably better. Seems better. Barbarian's going to be tanking for the Ice Wizard. That might give us like 500 damage if he doesn't respond. Of course, he's going to have a Goblins. This Dynamite Tower, right? Love from the Netherlands. Hey, thank you, man, for stopping by the stream. All right, so he could definitely arrows these Skeleton Dragons. I don't know if he will. He might. He's up a bit of damage, so he's down elixir. All right, we have to freeze this, so then the Electro Wizard dies. I wish I froze a little bit earlier, but that's still going to be so much damage. And then the bats will not give him counter push because there's no way he's going to Hog Rider or anything in front of that. They're just dead. He doesn't have any elixir because he dropped his zap and he also dropped like all of his elixir with the bats. Just had nothing. So we can Mighty Miner in the back so then we can get the 3-card cycle. Or we can just go in for a Mighty Miner in the middle and pull the Goblins. One Goblin will hit my tower, maybe. No, it doesn't. That's good. Wow. Very cool. All right, so we'll see what he decides to do here. Maybe he just goes Mega Knight on this. I wouldn't be super surprised. Wow, the Mighty Miner is going to force that extra elixir. That's huge. Skeleton Dragons don't get hit by the Mini P.E.K.K.A, obviously. He might be dead. I think he's dead. The Skeleton Dragon's locked on the tower. He doesn't have Electro Wizard. He has no way of resetting besides Zap. He has to Zap it. He has to Zap the Skeleton Dragon. And he has to drop something in front to tank for it, too. It costs too much elixir. It's not really feasible for him. Great Barbarians, because we were able to split them up on the Mini P.E.K.K.A and then also the Hog Rider. And then we can Graveyard if we want, but we know he's going to Mega Knight, so it would be foolish for me to do that. I could Inferno Tower on the Mega Knight and meme him. I'm not going to do that either. I'm not a Sinister Sir like that. Alright, we're in a Mighty Miner here. We know he's going to Hog Rider soon. These arrows are really good. He doesn't have any bait cards anymore, so he's dead. He just cycled his Goblins and also all of his stuff, so there's no way he defends this. 0% chance. We win. GG! On to the next one. I don't have Evolution Barbs. What else do I use? You can use Knight or Valkyrie. Oh, this guy finished 121 in the world. Okay. All right. Light work. Light work. Light work out here. You guys know the deal. Sheesh. Gotta be crazy out here. We can also do 8,250 trophies and then do the next arena. We could do like 2 different streams, but I think we're going to do it all in one. I think we're going to do this all in one stream. It's going to be a longer stream. We will make it happen. Let's freeze, because he's probably expecting that to just die. It's fine. Life is good. Life is good. Right? 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 Come on, Ice Wizard. Come on, Ice Wizard. Don't let me die here. I'm not a fool! I looked like a fool, but I'm alive. And I'm winning. It was all calculated. Big brain. Big brain, of course. No misplays. Biggest brain. Look, I got more damage on the left-hand side. He's got 20 HP on the right. We're winning. It's a good spot to be in, boys. It's a good spot to be in. We take those. All right, we're going to go Barbarians on the right, and then we're in Inferno Tower, and we're going to melt this Lava Hound real fast. Why wouldn't you have Firecracker? Why wouldn't you, my dude? Oh, this is actually a menace. This guy's a menace to society. He is a menace to society. Running a flying machine deck. Oh, I love the fact that the Inferno Tower actually targets the flying machine there. The flying machine is in the same range as the Inferno Tower, so the Inferno Tower is able to counter flying machines. Y'all might not think that, but it works out. Can we beat a top 127 player in the world? I think we can. I believe we can do it. All right, this Ice Wizard might be foolish, but I would try to defend that at all costs. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, please! That's such a bad feeling. When you drop, like, your entire elixir bag, and you can't even stop a miner plus skeletons, like, what? Bruh. Bruh. Wait. Did we just kill everything? He's freaking out. My man just freaked out and dropped his fly machine. That was so funny. Dropped so much elixir. That was awesome. Okay. I thoroughly enjoyed that experience. Why are you firecrackering at the river? Oh my gosh. Why did I Mighty Miner into that? What's wrong with me? I like pain. I like suffering. I literally just dropped a Mighty Miner. I thought it would like go a little bit further. That was bad. Might have lost us the game. I hope not. There's always a chance though. Alright, let's just do this. Go Barbarians afterward. It should be okay. I don't think I have to do anything else. I don't think I gotta do anything else, guys. We're okay. We're chilling. We're vibing. We're relaxing. Having good times in these games. Fine. Calculated, bro. Get at me, bro. Get at me, bro. That worked. I put in mad work, actually. Not even gonna cap. Alright. Sheesh. My man's getting devoured out here. How much damage are we going to do? Yo, I don't think you can handle the sauce. I think we're going to dress... Wow, I don't know what I was going to say. Put on the dressing? I don't know. Words are tough sometimes, but I don't know if this game is. That was perfect. We locked onto the flying machine first. We about it. Never doubt it. Oh, crap. I probably lost. That's such a bad feeling. That's actually an awful feeling. Literally losing because of that. That's crazy. That's seriously insane that a firecracker... It did 800 damage to my tower and won him the game. Oh, what an absolute joke. Level 15 firecracker, man. Yeah, that card needs a nerf. It will get it. But we did lose to someone that finished 128 in the world. Or 121 in the world. 10 times. Just because the evolved firecracker. That should have been a win. Oh, that's the worst feeling. Anyway, on to the next one. Non-scripted tag, try to use wordplay but fail miserably. Oh, I know. It's not just that it's non-scripted. The main thing is, like, I've been playing Clash Royale for 8 hours. Or, sorry, not 8 hours. For 4 hours, 3 hours. Somewhere around there. I've been playing for 3 to 4 plus hours. Because I live streamed before this trying to record a Mega Knight video. And my brain cells are definitely leaving the building. So when my brain cells are leaving the building, then definitely the commentary is going to be worse. But it's all good. It is what it is. I never record videos when my brain cells aren't working very well. But I do live stream when I'm not thinking very clearly for everyone to see. Yeah, that's just how it is. She's balanced. She needs to not die to Fireball. What do you mean? You think that the Evolved Firecracker should not die to Fireball? We have spotted the Evolved Firecracker user. He is our problem. Nah, don't ever flame people for thinking different things. Even if, like, something like is objectively wrong, right? Firecracker should die to Fireball. It should also die to arrows. But yeah. He's trolling? Okay. Yeah, sometimes I can't tell. Sometimes I can't tell. A lot of times people actually think, like, I don't know. Some people think that the Evolved Royal Giant should have gotten the health nerf. Like, legitimately, there's a lot of people that think that that's not the case. Like, the original health nerf that it got, there's a ton of people in my comments that are like, you made a video saying that Evolved Royal Giant deserved a nerf, and I don't, like, now you nerfed my favorite card. I'm like, okay. Like, I understand, like, you might think that I have influence over that, but it's not me, you know? And also, I do think it deserved a nerf. Nice shirt. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. No, I'm not. What the freak? Yeah. I sometimes you don't know. He wasn't trolling. He wasn't trolling. He literally said he wasn't trolling. Maybe he's an evolved troll and he's trolling like 3 layers deep. But yeah, I try not to think that people are trolling until I actually see it. Let's just go for Evolve Barbarians here. It is able to kill the Hog Rider. Even if he goes in for a Firecracker, we should be fine. Man, this guy is so toxic. He's legitimately just dropping Hog Riders in front of Firecrackers, and that's his entire game plan. That is literally his entire strategy. I feel like that's what most people's strategies are in this game, though. They drop a Firecracker, and then they drop stuff behind it, like in front of it. That's it. That's the strategy. So I guess the way to defend against it, as what you guys could see, is like we are mostly using units at the river, so then it can't splash through. We're trying to get Skeleton Dragons on the tower so then we can win the game. So that's ideally what happens here. Go click the bomb. He's going to drop something. Nice. You get outplayed a little bit, buddy. I thought he would Hog Rider. He didn't. Feels bad. Inferno Tower is kind of useless. Maybe we can get some use out of it. Oh, that was weird. I don't think he Firecrackers into this, so we're just going to go for a Graveyard with Skeleton Dragons. Freeze here on the Skeletons and the Ice Spirit. Kill the Ice Spirit, that's a W. If it doesn't happen, it is what it is. Cycling stuff at the start, at the river, just because I don't want to lose. Alright, we can kill all that, and then we can freeze. Man. There's just a huge problem that this is the way that people play the game. Like, legitimately, this is all I've been seeing of, like, the past, like, I don't know how long we've been playing today, but that's what we've been seeing the majority of the time. There's no deviation. It's the same. Awesome. Do this. Maybe the bomb tower targets the mighty miner instead, which should happen. Nice, it targets the wrong thing. We can go arrows on the skeletons. Probably get some damage with the barbarians. Not we just go in for Inferno Towers here. And we go Ice Wizard. And then we go Skeleton Dragons. Hopefully that doesn't splash onto my tower. Fortunately it didn't. Gotta go Graveyard here with Skeleton Dragons, and I think we were gonna win the game. There's just no way, right? Despite your best attempts to Firecracker bridge spam, you, sir, have been conquered. We bounce back. Screw the Firecracker, man. Do you know, do you think you're better than Crusher21? I don't know if I'm a better player than him. I have no idea, man. A lot of times you guys ask me, like, Who's a better YouTuber? Who's a better content creator? Who's a better player? Those are all things that I don't know, and you don't know either, because the player thing can be determined by playing someone, right? The content creator thing, you think like whatever. Like everyone has different opinions on who they think is the best creator, and that's how it should be, right? There should not be a universe where everyone's like, this is the best creator, because then everyone's just going to end up creating Mr. Beast videos the entire time. The beautiful thing about creating content is if you look at like B-Rad, KFC, Crusher, myself, Cashman, all of these guys, everyone has different content. No one is creating the exact same video. Everyone has different styles of games. Everyone has different styles of strategies of creating content within those games. So right now, because we're playing Clash Royale, obviously there's going to be, you know, some people that do deck videos, some people that don't. But the beautiful thing is there's a lot of differentiating things between it. Anyway, we have to go in for a Mighty Miter here to kill the Golden Knight. Not looking great for us. I might have actually just lost the game. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but I think I lost. Man, did I actually graveyard at the start? And then I'm pretty sure I didn't have a good card cycle, and I graveyarded at the start while I was explaining something, and I just lost the game off that. I feel like a failure. Well, that really sucks. Typically, graveyarding into cycle is not a bad decision, but I guess if you miss the Inferno Tower on top of the Golden Knight and it dashes through, it's kind of a bad idea. All right, we can arrows here. We can definitely do that. My Firecracker is level 15, and she still dies to lightning. Yeah, of course, as it should be, you know? Your Firecracker should not survive a lightning. I don't know what universe you want to live in, but if you want Clash Royale to have level 18, and you level up your Firecracker to level 18 so it doesn't die to lightning, then I don't want to be playing in your universe, bro. I would quit the game. I really would. Level 18 would be too high for me, man. Can't deal with that mentally. All right, so this Golden Knight is going to be a problem, especially since we have level 14 barbs, but still should work out. Yeah, we're going to lose. The Phoenix even spawned. It is what it is. We'll jump on the next one. Kid uses E-Giant at the top of the ladder. Yeah, he's using E-Giant with Firecracker. I think everyone is kind of running Firecracker. The meta that I've seen right now is Firecracker Royale. Everyone is playing it. It's crazy how you don't tilt when playing this game. Huge props. Yeah, one of the things that I've tried to do, usually when I'm not live streaming, I just say GG and well played whenever I lose, and then I just move to the next game. It's a good habit to have because you expect to lose games, you adjust expectations, and you'll eventually climb up the leaderboard. You'll eventually climb up and you'll win more games. But if you get frustrated and upset after every loss and that's your routine, you're never really going to improve, and you're also not going to enjoy the game that much. So for me, I try to just say GG and well played and move to the next game. That's what happens whenever I lose. Not on stream. Sometimes I'll forget to say GG and well played because I'm talking to you guys. But off stream, whenever I lose, that's what I do. How not to tilt? Yeah, that's just how not to tilt. Also, adjust expectations and expect to lose games. You're not going to win every game you play. And if you expect to win every game you play, then you're going to get frustrated and upset and angry when you lose. Just something to keep in mind. We can arrows here. But I'd rather activate King Tower with the Firecracker to be real. We'll take that. We'll arrows afterward. Finish off the Firecracker and then also the Musketeer. Dude, we are playing against a Mega Knight mid-ladder monster. That's pretty funny that we're playing against Mega Knight right now. You're positive? Yeah, dude. Acknowledgement is cute. Yeah. I might run the Mortar Evolution and just abuse the level 15 cards from the season, just to push up even faster and further. Wow, we missed the... wow, we really did miss that. The Firecracker ended up getting knocked back, so we weren't able to hit it with the freeze. I stretched it as far as I could, and it wasn't able to get hit. Not another Firecracker. Dude, Firecracker is everywhere. Like, literally everywhere. These players just spam it at the river. Because that's what everyone else does. I'm sure you guys know this, right? People follow the leader in life, in every aspect of life. So in video games, if everyone's doing one thing and they see it's broken, obviously people are going to follow the leader there too. And that's just how it is. Could have graveyard on the left, but I decided against it. He's probably going to Mega Knight on this. Totally fine. Let's graveyard right now. And we will probably be able to kill the Mega Knight utilizing our Mighty Miner. Or maybe it just dies to the Evolved Barbarians. Does it just die to 2 Evolved Barbarians? That'd be pretty whack. Not going to lie. That's a level 15 Mega Knight versus level 14 Barbarians, and we still got a pretty good trade. Alright, he's going to try to draw Bats or something most likely, right? Dark Goblin. Let's arrows it. 3 for 3. We get 500 damage on the tower, maybe? Or we can quickly bomb. Very nice. Go Inferno Tower here. It kills the Hog Rider. Having a good time. Did you finish top 88 in the world? Do you have a badge? Yeah, I finished higher than top 88 in the world. If you didn't look at my profile, I finished top 21 in the world, but I don't have a badge for that. So Clash Royale is kind of a little bit buggy. I'm sure you guys know this. But it doesn't always show badges for what you've earned in accomplishments, which is a really crappy feeling, but it's a reality that, you know, that's just part of the game. You know, that's part of what Clash Royale has for us as an experience. You earn a finish, yet you don't have the badge. It's really unfortunate that they haven't found a way to fix that. But it's not at the top of their dev priorities because very few people are at the top of the leaderboards. How many people have finished top 21 in the world and don't have that badge anymore? Not many, right? So it's not something that they really care about. Might impact my experience, but it probably won't impact yours. Because you probably haven't been playing for 7 or 8 years or whatever, and then have like a really long finish that you are proud of a while back. Just go Mighty Miner here. And then Skeleton Dragons. Ooh. Looking kind of sketch, so we're going to freeze here to guarantee that we're okay. Dark Goblin should walk into the bomb, right? Aw, dang it. That sucks. Alright, so I should beat this guy. It's just not going as well as we want. Like, let's go Inferno Tower on the other side, and then probably evolve Barbarians. I think that's going to be our best bet. Because I knew he was going to Hog Rider. It's just really obvious. Yeah, so the Inferno Tower kills the Hog. He wasn't expecting that. He didn't expect me to drop the Inferno Tower in that position. Okay, let's Mighty Miner in the back. Kill Skeleton Dragons on the same side. Kill Graveyard when we get the chance. As we do now, definitely. Oh, we're freezing an area now. Screw that card, bro. Screw that card. Yo, you weren't ready. Your body wasn't ready. You didn't think the freeze arrows was going to come down. You thought you were safe. And you got disgraced, my dude. You got straight up shut down. How does that make you feel? Oh my gosh, get shut down again. Eat those firecrackers, bro. Let's get it. Okay, guys. I've played Clash for a while, and I'm still hyped up. I'm still gassed up. When I can kill a firecracker and that happens, there's no better feeling in the game, bro. You'll love to see it. It's so fun. It's so fun. Let's hit another firecracker at the river. He's going to do it. 2 seconds. No! I wanted to kill the firecracker. Oh, that would have been awesome. GG. I was hoping we could hit more. Read him like a book. To be honest, right? I didn't read anything else. I just wanted to hit the firecracker and kill it, and I knew I was going to give value. I did not expect him to go offense overload with a Goblin Gang into arrows, but, you know, we take those for sure. This is why she needs a buff. Poor firecracker. You memer. All right, so this is a deck that uses all of the boosted cards in the season. Goblins, Musketeer, Mortar, and Log. And the Mortar is the evolved card that I'm going to be using. Definitely want to be using as many level 15 cards as possible or higher level cards. And Musketeer, Log, and Mortar are all cards that are evolved. If you don't end up having Mighty Miner, use Valkyrie or Royal Delivery or Knight. Personally, I would prefer Valkyrie over the Mighty Miner. That's what I would do. All right, on to the next one. Thank you for the $1, Alex. I appreciate that. Been having a hard time in Ultimate Champion this season, but I took some of your advice and won 6 out of 7 matches and hit Ultimate Champion to Caesar. Congratulations, Caesar. You seized the moment and got Ultimate Champion. I'm sorry for the corny joke. Everyone in here is probably cringing. It's okay. It happens here, guys, you know? That is part of the experience. I say whatever comes to my mind, and I had to make a joke on Caesar's name. I love Caesar's name. Anyone remember when arrows only fired once instead of 3 times? Yeah, dude, if you remember that, you're a real one. Guys, let me know right now in the comment section or in the chat, what are some of the things that you remember most about Clash Royale? For me, I remember when there was 1 Fire Spirit. Anyone remember that? That was the moment. That was truly a time to be alive. Truly a time to be alive. People just said that the bridge spamming is the only way people are playing, and now the only way to counter it. Poor state of the game. I was not bridge spamming. I was, I wanted to kill the firecracker, and I knew that was the way to counter it. It was more of a calculative decision. This deck slows down the game, and I think this deck is actually okay for the game. Sorry, no, the Graveyard deck that I was playing before. The Graveyard deck, like, in this meta, because you are playing against a ball firecracker, it does require some skill to play in that specific matchup. which is every matchup. So the deck that I was playing with Evolved Barbarians is not something intuitively that most people know how to win. All right, remember, this guy's got Mortar, so Earthquake it. Level 15 Mortar, so I can't let that get a shot on my tower, so we're going to Ice Spirit here. Okay, I guess the Hog Rider Earthquake does fully kill. This guy's got Minor Poison, right? If we use Mighty Miner on the Knight and we drop it last possible second, then we can go in for our Evolved Mortar, and then we can use the Mighty Miner to go and tank for our Mortar. So, if you guys didn't know, when you have the Evolution in this deck, it's a little bit less skillful than the regular one, because you just want to be dropping Mortar Evolutions instead of picking between Mortar and Hog Rider. The Mortar, you just want to be dropping as much as you can, because it is the strongest card for you to be cycling. And then, as you guys can see, look at the damage I'm getting. It's really ridiculous. It really makes the game easy mode if you know how to play this deck particularly well, and you will climb up the leaderboard very, very quickly. So, 8,500 trophies will not even be a contest with this deck. As you can see, I'm going to take the tower. It's just going to take it. That's 500 damage. That was all mine. And even though we dropped goblins, there was nothing he could do. This game is just easy. We can go Ice Spirit. We can pull that back. I'm sure you guys can notice the difference, right? When we're fighting for our life with level 14 cards, no champions, no evolutions. We figured out a way to win if we have Inferno Tower. Then we showed a version of the deck that you can run with level 14 cards. And now we're showing the boosted cards for the season that are incredibly good. If you want to push up ladder or Ultimate Champion and you don't have higher level cards, this is a great deck to play. Because you will have higher level cards intrinsically because they're boosted for this season. Mortar's so OP, yeah. Also, the other thing is Mortar Evolution is really, really, really good. And this is the best Mortar Evolution deck in the game. Tag, why do you say you're top 2,000 in the world? You are top 100. Because I don't want to be disingenuous to the viewers, right? I don't want to be disingenuous. Sure, I have finished number 21 in the world before. Sure, I have also, you know, had an 88 in the world finish like 2 years ago. But my real skill level regularly is top 1,000 to 2,000 in the world. That's what my skill level is. Last season, I hit 1,800 in the world at the end. Not even trying that hard. I played for an hour at the end of the day, this season. That's what happened. When I pushed for an hour, I got that, and I was done. I didn't really care. So I don't want to be disingenuous. I want to tell you my current skill level instead of my old skill level when I was a pro player and playing 8 hours a day, right? When I was playing 8 hours a day, sure, top 21 in the world was achievable. I play for like, you know, for fun now. And I mess around with content, and I still show you guys the best decks. But at the same time, I'm not going to be grinding the game religiously, only playing the best decks in the game, and only playing this game just to get money by playing as a pro. Because that's not fun. I never want to do that again. 8 hours again? Try 20. Yeah, I did play 20 during some days. It was not healthy. Don't expose me like that, bro. You don't have to do that to me, all right? So since the Mighty Miner is tanking for the Musketeer, it makes more sense for us to just let the Musketeer and the Mighty Miner do their thing. Also, we can afford an Ice Spirit here. We were just trying to kite the Royal Ghost as much as we possibly could. And as you guys can see, this game's already over. Just an easy win. We know you good. Tag, peace from Portugal. Thanks, brother. Are you okay? That deck sounds great. Oh, yeah. This deck right now is really OP. This deck is OP. How to get Evolution Charge. You play in the special challenges that they have every single season. I'll be showing the special challenges and showing how to win them every single time. Best, most honest YouTuber award goes to SirTag for this quote. Hey, thank you. I don't know if I'm the best, but I try to be honest with you guys about everything. Even when I dislike things, right? Like, when I dislike the Firecracker, I literally made a video on my second YouTube channel calling out the balance team to immediately nerf it and telling them how big of an issue it was. I legitimately did make another video even though I didn't have that much time because I thought that was important for the community to know behind the scenes how actively I was campaigning for a Firecracker nerf. I'm still campaigning for more of a Firecracker nerf. And I am messaging Supercell every single time I get to be like, you need to fix this game and you need to nerf this card because it's not good for the game. So, yeah, I've done everything I can. More so than anyone else that I know of. I'm very, very active about this game. Bro, rage quit? Oh, yeah, he did. He went out of the game. So, again, the way that you play this deck is different than the other Hog Rider decks. You cycle the Mortar at the start, and then if your opponent spams really, really aggressively, and they go in for, like, let's say, an Electro Giant or, like, a big beatdown push to the right-hand side, If it's an E-Giant, you use your Musketeer, Ice Spirit, and Goblins. If it's anything else, you just use a Mighty Miner and you melt it. And then you win. Because the Mortar will do a lot of damage. You'll cycle to multiple Mortar evolutions. And then it's just... The start of the game can be a little bit sketchy, but it's not that bad in the aggregate sense. Okay, so we can go Ice Spirit here. We should be fine on the long term here. Make sure that... okay, that did not work at all. How did that not pull? I seriously have lost all brain cells. I'm like not even capping. Mechanics are not going as normal. Mechanics are not going as normal. That was bad. I'm sorry, guys. It's all good, though. Not like we're going to be in a terrible, terrible spot. I mean, the guy does end up having a Mega Knight, and he also ends up having a Mini P.E.K.K.A, but I'll play this better. Trust me, guys. We got this. We got this. We got this. We got a Mighty Miner. It's okay. It's okay. He forgot that the Mighty Miner existed. Remember to support the stream by liking. Peace out, gentlemen, says Tom Titan. Thank you, man, for saying that. I appreciate you, man. That was pretty crazy. I'm a French mechanic, and I hate to see this. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, I just got the joke. Oh, no. I think it was from the last game, right? I shouldn't have read that. Bro's getting robbed or what? I don't know, bro. I don't know what just happened there. That was insane, though. That was pretty crazy. Dominated that dude. What's the best evolution? Firecracker, by far. Firecracker by far, bro. Sheesh. All right, we're going to go for a Mortar here, and then Musketeer, and then Mighty Miner. What do you think about the deck? The deck that I'm playing right now? The deck I'm playing right now is pretty good. It's like, it's one of those things where if you end up playing a deck that is just boosted this season, it will be even better than it regularly is. And this deck regularly is a top ladder deck. So it can only get better, you know? We're going to go for Mortar aggressively here. The Ram Rider is going to get pulled, so we're fine. And then we're going to finish that off. And then we can kill the Firecracker with a Mortar shot and a log. We're going to wait with the log, though, because we want to be able to hit everything. We want to hit the Ram Rider as well. We're not dropping our Mighty Miner early because we don't want the Firecracker to splash onto the Mighty Miner and hit our tower. How to get evolution cards? As I said before, special challenges. What are you trying to reach? I'm trying to reach 8,500 trophies, as said in the title. I think sometimes people ask questions without really reading. What's the best Royal Hogs and Goblin Giant deck? Royal Hogs, Goblin Giant deck? I feel like there isn't. I feel like the Royal Hogs plus Goblin Giant, that's like not a very good combo. Oh, let's go. We're getting the gems too. Wow, we got a ton of rewards. We're almost there. We're so close. Can you use Splash Shard? I used Splash Shard on my last series. So my push to 8,500 trophies, I did use Splash Shard. Today, we are not using Splash Shard. Elixir Golem. All right. I think you mean separately. Oh, well, the best Royal Hogs deck is the one that I already made a video on yesterday. And the best Goblin Giant deck is going to be a Sparky deck. Because Goblin Giant doesn't work with anything else right now. Maybe after the buff, that'll be different. But right now, it's not. All right, we're musketeering as far back as we possibly can. And then we're going to separate his stuff so then we can kill the Firecracker as quickly as we can. That's nice. Good. We're fine. All things considered, we're A-okay. As long as the Electro Dragon doesn't hurt my feelings too much. No, we're kind of screwed. Do you upload daily? Yeah, I do. I upload daily or I stream. I do one or the other every single time. The Mini P.E.K.K.A will die. I don't know why he did that, so that's good. Obviously, he was in a great spot, but now he kind of threw a lot of tower damage away. Because the Mighty Miner is also going to be able to kill the Battle Healer. I think we're in an okay spot. Especially since he didn't have Mini P.E.K.K.A. and cycle for the Hog, so. Not the best start, but it is something that we can win if we play well enough. We just want to stack up as many muskies as we possibly can. That's the strategy here. Stack a lot of musketeers. Oh, he's got Earthquake. Wow. I did not expect that. Alright, so I could log on the Firecracker. It doesn't necessarily matter that much. Okay, well, that's going to be dead, Electro Dragon. I don't think that was very smart. You take those. No. Dang it. Wait, the mini pack is dead. Does he have any elixir? He's nothing. He's gonna lose the tower. Okay, cool. The musketeer in the pocket. Try to get some extra damage. How much extra damage do I get, though? Probably not enough. That wasn't worth to justify it, because I needed the musketeer on defense. Yeah, that was really, really dumb. That was one of my worst plays I've done today in a while. That was super stupid. Oh, let's go. How did that not kill, though? How did the firecracker not die? Okay, thank God it died. Just took a while. Alright, thank goodness the mini packet died as well. Much better spot for us. He's overcommitting like crazy. He has like no elixir. He just dropped in arrows. Go goblins, because they're level 15. Should do a bunch. I have a hunch they'll do a bunch. Especially with the level 15 mortar too. Very nice. Want to be able to kill that Electro Dragon? He's probably going to drop like something. I don't know. I didn't want it to reset. I don't know what I was thinking would reset that, but I feel like I'm pretty stupid for that. No mini pack on cycle. What does he do? How does he kill that? Elixir Golem. Likely not the strategy, my man. Oh no! I think I threw. Yep, I lost. No way to counter that in time. Yeah, the Elixir Golem's just going to do too much. Dang it. GG. Ah, that's such an unfortunate L. I should have won that. That was my bad. Sheesh. On to the next one. Hog kills. He could have just spammed a lot more. Do you beat Electro Giant deck? Yeah, this deck does beat Electro Giant. Since you have Mortar, you should be able to pull it really far. I played really poorly in that game, guys. That was one of my worst played games I've played in a long time. I probably shouldn't be doing these streams unless I'm like more focused. I'm sorry about that, guys. At least we're showing an authentic experience on how the climb works, I guess. When you play for too long. Alright, we're gonna hog rider here. That deck was toxic? Nah, that was my fault. That was an easy win. That was a really easy win. He messed up and overcommitted multiple times. Even though he had Earthquake for our mortar, it's not even like... You can't even blame anything but yourself in that matchup. That really sucks. I wonder if my cards would have been able to do that if they were higher level. If they would have been able to kill the wall breakers, if the wall breakers still would have connected. I don't know that. I don't know the answer to that. How to play Clash on PC? Don't. You'll get banned. You cannot play Clash Royale on PC. Do not play it on BlueStacks. Do not do that. It's against terms of service and they'll ban you. Do not do that. Would very, very highly recommend not doing that. I would discourage that every time. Alright, we can eat the mortar because it doesn't matter that much. Usually, again, I want to go in for mortars more aggressively. We can log here to go and kill the mini P.E.K.K.A. I don't think it kills my musketeer now. Goblins get one tapped. That's huge. I'm so happy because usually units do not one tap goblins that are level 15. Alright, we can go mortar. We'll see how this works. Let's Ice Spirit here. He goes musketeer. I think we might be okay. Alright, so he's going to go mini P.E.K.K.A. Man, this is so annoying. Yup. It's going to get a hit. No, dude. That mini P.E.K.K.A. is actually so obnoxious. I did not expect him to be running mini P.E.K.K.A. with a mortar in the same deck, but it is what it is. He'd still maybe win this if we get lucky, but not looking good, guys. There's still a chance, right? There's always still a chance. He's got a log, though. Yeah, we lose. I'm sorry, guys. I wish I played this one better. I will play better in the next one. We will get 8,500 trophies today. It's taking a lot longer. The grueling adventure. Also, probably should have had breakfast before I played a little bit more games, but it is what it is. I will learn my lesson. I'll have breakfast before I play in the future as well. we slow it down in the mini P.E.K.K.A and then somehow get enough damage with level 14 Hog into level 15 Goblins and level 15 mini P.E.K.K.A? The answer was a resounding no. And the guy's just BMing us and not taking the other tower. He knows he can, he just doesn't want to. Alright, GG. We'll go on to the next one. We'll play better there. You definitely need to switch decks. No, I definitely just need to play better. Like that. Like, if you guys make excuses for me, I can't imagine what you do for yourselves. Damn. Damn. Like, let's be real. Let's be real for a second. If you make excuses for me when I'm telling you definitively that it's a skill issue, then you guys probably do the exact same thing for yourself. And you're like, dude, everything I do is not my fault. That's like, no, that can't be the real. That can't be the realization that you have here. Whenever someone loses a game, please do not make excuses for me. All right, let's go for a Hog Rider here. And then go for an Earthquake if he decides to drop any building, but obviously he's not. I think the Mighty Miner might just do a ton of damage. Ah, walks under the Ghost. Roasting your viewers? It's not roasting my viewers. It's just, it's one of those things that, it's just a comment that I see way too often, and it's not something that I'm just going to, like, sit there and, like, watch happen, because it's a destructive mentality for anyone that's involved in it. Switching decks or saying or blaming other things that it isn't the fault of, that's just, I don't know, it's a really bad mentality to have. So I just want to make sure that I don't have that mentality from any of my viewers or anyone else here. It's just how it is, right? It's not a roast. A roast is a personal insult. That's just like a reality of like how things are in life, and if anything, it's for someone else's betterment of realizing that they can't just make excuses for things. All right, what do we do here? And also, wouldn't it just be a roast on myself, saying it's a skill issue and saying that it's my fault that I lost? It's not like I'm saying, hey, you guys suck and you lost because of a skill issue. It's like, no, I suck and I lost because of a skill issue. Right? Anyway. Losing to Elixir Golem is so annoying. Yeah, it is annoying. There's no doubt about it. I should have won the last 2 games if I played better. As a hard counter loser, I always blame matchup for hard countering my deck, says Flamer. I like your name. It fits. Alright, he's going to log. He should end up getting a bunch of damage on our tower here, but at the same time, we might be able to make some plays here. Because we could pre-log on goblins or something. He doesn't drop goblins. We have to do this. This is really tough. Man, this one's frustrating. But it's still winnable. Not over till it's over. Hopefully we can just get like a Hog Rider through or something. Make me really happy. Okay, the mortar's on the tower. He's logging. Not enough. Wait. Magic, my man. Magic. I cannot believe we won that game. Isn't that insane? Hell yeah. Get some W's in the chat, guys. You helped me through some really steamy and hard times. Thank you so much, as Danny. Dude, you guys have helped me through a lot of stuff too. For real. Like when I first started YouTube, I was like super like sick and not feeling well. And I wasn't very happy as well. There are a lot of things wrong in my life when I first started YouTube. And I'm sure you guys can see the evolution as a person as, you know, I got happier. Life got better. I moved away from Boston. I went to Seattle. Boston was still good, but I progressively got happier and I had a better time in life as I've leveled up through the years, you know? It's been nice, and hopefully it continues that way. Hopefully we don't have any downtrend, but if we do have downtrends and bad things happen, I'll let you guys know, and it'll be cool to, I don't know, at least have support from the community and also talk to you guys about the highs and lows in life. So it's nice to have stream capability and live interaction with y'all, because I didn't have that before. And also, I'm like 99.9% sure that everyone watched me on YouTube specifically just to get better when I was a pro player. And now, that's obviously not the case. Sometimes people watch me to get better. A lot of you guys watch me for decks and stuff. But at the same time, I think there's a ton of people here that just want to watch and chill with me. So it's really cool to see that. So I want to say thank you. We're going to go for Muskie. And then, yeah, there's no doubt. Like, if you just think that you're the only one going through hard times and, like, you haven't helped me out at all, you guys have helped me out a ton, too. So I want to say thanks from that department, too. Anyway, the Mortar Evolution will hit the Hog Rider, right? Yeah, it does. Nice. I love how it targets faster, so it's able to finish it off. Oh, wait, I wasn't thinking. I'm pretty sure that the Goblin is going to be able to give us damage on the cannon or at least on the tower or something. Maybe? I don't know. The Ice Spirit didn't jump the river, so that was kind of sucky. But okay, we have to log this. I can't lose the Evolved Skeletons. I'm sorry. Not happening today. We know he's going to have Hog Rider Earthquake, so we got to go for Mighty Miner. Also, whenever you guys are playing against a Hog Rider Earthquake deck, the #1 rule of the duel... Okay, the Mighty Miner should have been cycled 1 tile lower. My bad. Whenever you're playing against Hog Rider Earthquake, always go Mortar opposite side, so then when the Earthquake, they don't hit the tower that they want. So your Hog Rider in left-hand side, you're going opposite lane of your opponent, and then just defending with Ice Spirits plus Mighty Miners against the Hog Rider. And if you drop, like, the Mighty Miner in the correct spot, you only take 1 Hog Rider hit every single time, so it's not bad. If you drop an Ice Spirit or a Log with the Mighty Miner, then you take literally no damage. Oh, I forgot that my Ice Spirit's level 14 and his Musketeer is 15. Weird interaction to, like, forget about. It is what it is. Yeah, we're just going to log here. We don't take any Hog Rider damage at all. Very nice to have that happen. It's going to go Musketeer, so let's go for Hog Rider. Stop that in its tracks. I'm just going to damage on the Muskie. Worth it, right? Alright, we're going to have to go for the Evolved Mortar. I don't love this, but it is a necessity just because we knew he was going to go in, like, pre-log or whatever. Sometimes you do have to do that. It's just not fun. Gonna go cannon, so we'll Earthquake it. He drops it super late. The Hog Rider still gets a hit. That's nice. We can comfortably go in for an Ice Spirit plus Mighty Miner against this Hog Rider. Okay, never mind. I gotta do this. Not a huge fan of doing it, but it is what it is. You guys know the deal. Sometimes when you're playing against other Hog Rider players, you can just drop a Mighty Miner and be okay. But if they get an Ice Golem down in front, then you kind of have to spend a lot more elixir. Great play on his end. I think I lost, actually. Yeah. Well played. I did not play this well. I deserve to lose. This was actually a very good matchup for us. It was 2.6 Hog Rider. I didn't identify it until halfway through. I thought it was going to be Earthquake, so definitely a bad matchup on our end. Or a bad gameplay on our end. Could you greet my brother from another mother, Disney? For real, I'll leave. Yeah. Hopefully Disney's having a great day. Happy birthday, Logan. We love you, SirTag. Wow, there's so many birthdays today. Generally, like, when we have thousands of people watching, it is bound to be at least, you know, we have 1,200 people watching right now. There's at least 4 birthdays, statistically, right, in the chat. So, and then if we extend it to, like, family, brothers, or other people watching that aren't even counted from the viewership, then it's even more than that. It's crazy. All right, we're going to go Ice Spirit here. We'll go in for a Mortar. And we'll go Mighty Miner as well on his Mighty Miner. We can win that interaction, and then probably just go and counter his Hog Rider with Goblins if we're not extremely unlucky. Yeah, we're fine. That last matchup was super easy, and I threw. SirTag, you're the best. Thanks, man. Appreciate that a lot. All right, I also probably need more water, but... Let's go. Sheesh. How do you play game after game without getting mad? I just kind of have a goal in mind. Like, I want to win. I want to get to 8,500. I know I'm going to lose because I'm not, like, playing my best, and I'll figure it out, you know? This is not what you're supposed to do, by the way. When you're not playing well, you take a break. But that's not what we do, apparently. All right, we're going to go Ice Spirit plus Goblins. Hog Rider should die. We can log on the Firecracker. Oh, no, the Firecracker dies to Goblins. Wow. That's lucky. Hell yeah. All right, we're just going to go same side, I guess. Hog Rider's going to bait out Mighty Miner. Likely not the best strat, but I needed to cycle, and we're just going to do it anyway. Musketeer plus Ice Spirit fully counters the Mighty Miners. That's good. That log needs to be dropped a little bit further back and adjust to the Goblin Barrel. Looking at the shadow of the Goblin Barrel is pretty important. Can Goblin Drill, Earthquake, Mighty Miner get to Ultimate Champ? No, you should never use Earthquake with Mighty Miner and Goblin Drill. Goblin Drill, you want Fireball or Snowball or Tornado. And you want cards that work well with it. Because Goblin Drill, as a card, you want things that can knock back your opponent's stuff. If you're not able to knock back your opponent's stuff, and you're running Goblin Drill, and your opponent goes in for, like, a Valkyrie, and then you can't knock back the Valkyrie, you're going to feel like a fool. Earthquake doesn't even matter, because the Goblin Drill gets directly on the tower. That would be, like, the worst possible card that you could run with Goblin Drill is Earthquake. Like, not even capping, it is the worst card that you could run. Sorry to say, sir. I got to be realistic with you on that, and I hope that I can help you get better at the game, then you don't run that card. It would get you a lot better at the game, and you would win more games if you don't run it. All right, this guy's dead. He doesn't have Elixir. He just dropped a Goblin Drill right into a log. Mighty Miner is definitely going to be able to eat his Mighty Miner, and then we can go for a Earthquake to finish off the game if we get this mortar on the tower, ideally. I don't know if it's going to happen, but hopefully. This is actually not as good as we wanted it to be, because he's probably in a log, and he does. Oof. Looking a bit sketch, but it's okay. If he goes Goblin Barrel on me, I need to stop the Mega Knight with the Mighty Miner at the river. I need to stop the Mega Knight from crossing the river. He's going to Mega Knight right now, or stop it. Mighty Miner here. Do this. Perfect. We kill everything. Mega Knight doesn't even cross. A Firecracker, though. Thank God it didn't splash onto my tower. I'm so surprised it didn't splash. Oh, there it is. It was splashing onto my tower at the end. A dumb card, man. A dumb card. Sometimes when you want it to not, it does that. Yo, Jay Sean, yeah, you're going to get hidden. So you're permanently... I'm going to put you in a timeout, and then I'll permanently ban you. You can't do that. You can't just spam the chat with, like, 10 different things of the same thing. If you want to type the same message multiple times, I will have to permanently ban you. I think you're one of the few people that has messaged... You've done this before, so that's why I'm saying permanently ban. Usually, I will just time you out. I gave you another timeout, but seriously, dude, I would have to permanently ban you in the future if you want to continue to do that. I don't know. I don't know why people spam the same word 10 times in a row. Doesn't make sense. With all cards... Oh, will all cards be evolved? I think so. I think eventually. I'll have to wait and see. Ban the spammer? I didn't ban him. I don't want to ban people. I really am against banning or, you know... I don't know. I don't like it. I want to give people second chances, but I don't know if he's going to get a second... He's not going to get a third chance. I think I've given him like 10 chances right now, but... We're just going to say we're not going to give him another one. What was he saying? He was just spamming food. Literally the word food. Alright, that's enough attention. I shouldn't be getting attention. Alright, we're going to go in for a mortar here because the Mighty Miner is going to counter push, and we'll see what happens. Oh, I read his name is Tristana. Guys, I've played too much League of Legends Wild Rift. I've done too much. Alright. How did I read that as Tristana? Trat and then Astrana. I don't know. I think that I molded the T and the clan together. I wish I had Mighty Miner. Yeah, it's one of the best cards of the game. He doesn't have Tornado and Cycle, so we're in a Hog Rider. Alright. We'll go for a log here as well. Also, people in the chat, if someone's asking for something that I've already answered, like for instance, if I've said, hey, if you don't have Mighty Miner, use Valkyrie. If I've said that a million times, one of the best ways of becoming moderator, if you want to become moderator in the chat, is helping out those people. So if I see you helping out people and adding people and saying, hey, SirTag said this, so then I don't have to respond with the exact same thing, then I'll consider making you mod if you're just really helpful in the chat. It's just something to consider if you guys want to. A lot of people ask on how do you become mod. That's one of the reasons why I moderate people. People that are just helpful. All right, we're going to do this, and we'll go in for a log here, and we'll go in for an earthquake. Obviously, it's not instant, but I will moderate you in the future if you're a good person and you help people out. All right, let's go Hog Rider here. Again, we're kind of hoping that he has to use a Tornado on defense, so he can't use it on offense. There's definitely a bad situation where our opponent just has Drill, and he's just going to spam it with Firecrackers. Like, this is how he's going to play the game. Entirely. There's going to be no deviation. Alright, so we can go in for this with the Hog Rider and then Earthquake on the Bond Tower. And then with the Mighty Miner tanking and multiple mortars, this is going to be super tough for him to deal with. Very bad tornado. That's kind of what we were hoping for. Doesn't have mortar and cycle. Or doesn't have tornado and cycle. He still has bomb tower and tornado though, so it's kind of annoying that he's got multiple. But if we can cycle enough mortars, maybe. A mortar army, if you will. A mortar army, if you will, dudes. We're gonna log, kill all the goblins. Going for another. Oof, this is gonna hit my tower, isn't it? It does. Does this guy actually lose to Hog Rider when he's going to end up having Tornado and also a Bomb Tower? Let's go! That's what I'm talking about. Even with Evolved Firecracker and Tornado and Bomb Tower, you still weren't able to withstand the test of time. And that mortar made sure your time ran out. Let's go. Love to see it. Hey, Tag, thanks for the content. Are you a Mariners fan? I am not. I actually don't really watch sports that much. I watch tennis, but that's it. Is it Mariners or Mariners? Outplayed? Yeah, we did get it. Let's go. All right, we're going to win a whole bunch more games all the way up. All the way up. Man, today's stream has been a wild one. It has definitely been one of the longer streams I've had. I think we got it, though. Sheesh. We'll go for a more here as well. I wouldn't be opposed if you had a boyfriend. Yeah, well, unfortunately for you, sir, I do have a girlfriend. Had her for around two and a half years. Yeah. Very, very happy and content in my relationship. Can you play Elixir Golem double witch deck? I'm not going to play an Elixir Golem double witch deck, bro. I'm not going to do that. I don't want to lose all my trophies. Favorite tennis player? I don't really have a favorite tennis player anymore because Roger Federer retired. So Roger Federer was the GOAT. You like Djokovic? I used to. I don't know if I really like him anymore because I haven't seen him recently. Like I haven't seen any of. I used to like him in like 2015 when I was really following and watching tennis all the time. I haven't really watched a lot of competitive tennis recently. Did you used to say panda before saying sir? Dude, I used to say sad panda all the time. I used to say a lot of different things. And then, you know, it kind of changed saying things. We stopped saying things and we started saying new things. But the one thing that I will always say now is how much I hate Firecracker. Y'all know. Y'all already know. You guys get me. You feel me. You understand me. We're all on the Firecracker hate team. All right. What's the best legendary? The best legendary. Oof. Probably Log, man. Log is really, really good. Medalev. Or Mediviv? I don't know how to say his name. I think he's French, right? He's like a guy with a two-handed backhand. That has like the really wacky strokes. Can you say Christian, you rock, dude? I got you, man. I just said it. Easy. All right, let's go for our mortar. Ice Spirit, some other stuff. Maybe a Hog Rider too. Whenever you see a Clash Mini, dude, it's going to be on my second YouTube channel, More Tag. I already have a second YouTube channel for that. Whenever Clash Mini gets released, I will be covering it for sure. And if it does well, maybe I'll do double uploads on my main channel as well. Who knows? Maybe we'll be able to do it all. Wait, this guy, he literally just dropped his Evolved Firecracker right into the mortar shot. He has no care in the world for his Firecracker. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you for the donation. You guys are out here donating your time to me and also donating through like likes and subscriptions and then also through money sometimes. This guy is donating in the form of tower damage. And also pause elixir trades allowing me to go and hit the Firecracker with a mortar for no reason. Let me take those. Best food in Seattle. Going there soon. Ooh. You should watch a whole bunch of travel vlogs. I haven't really had as much time to go out and eat that much. Yeah, I mean, there are definitely some decent places. I think the best food that I've had was Heidi Lao. And then also, what was the other one? Din Tai Fung. Those are both, if you like American food, maybe you wouldn't love them, but those are some of the best food I've had in my life. Seriously, Din Tai Fung is incredible. Those are both like kind of chains, but they're really, really good. Yo, Gee, you typed the same thing like 10 times, bro. It's all good, man. Got you, bro. I see what you're saying, but, you know, that's not really something that I really care about. I don't know. Whenever you guys read this, whenever you, like, say the same thing 10 times in a row and I already responded to it, it's weird to just keep spamming it. I don't know. I don't know how to, like, tell you guys to not spam the same thing 10 times in a row. Christian, thank you for the $5, man. Dang. I said, I hope that you had an awesome day, and then you give me $5. Or maybe you're a different Christian. Are there multiple? There has to be multiple Christians watching. Has to be. Has to be right now. I sense it. Okay, what's the best Goblin Mortar Cycle deck? The one that I'm currently playing, bro. This is by far the best one. Otherwise, I wouldn't be playing it. Would you rather gain muscle or gain eagers? What's eagers? I don't know what that is. I'm so confused. Stop playing with my brain when I can't think, guys. Don't make up new words that I don't understand. Have you tried Indian food? Oh, I love curry, bro. I love curry. I love curry. Curry is my favorite. It's my favorite Indian food. How often do YouTubers run into each other on ladder? I play against a lot of French YouTubers and a lot of people that aren't English YouTubers, but I don't really play against English YouTubers very often. Sometimes I'll play against, like, Invader. Played against Invader quite a bit. What do we do? What do we do? But yeah, generally YouTubers are all at different trophy ranges, so it's hard to play against them. Not everyone's at the same trophy range. Alright, so we can just kill all that and not cycle an earthquake or anything else. The musketeer should be enough. 21 seconds, we're fine. Wait. Let's take another tower. Let's take another tower. Watch this. We're ready. We're gassed up for him to start spamming. Do this. Take all the towers. Come on! Come on, Mighty Miner. Don't leave me disappointed. Let's go. Have you ever come up against Muhammad Light? Yeah, I played against him in a grand challenge and lost. It was not fun. Is Jay Sean back? No, Jay Sean didn't say anything bad. See, Jay Sean is fine. As long as he doesn't spam multiple things in a row, the same stuff, he's fine. That's why I gave him a third chance. That's why I gave him a third chance. But Jay Sean, I will have to permanently ban you, so don't do it again. If you're from the Boston area, have you ever, why'd you make the choice to move to Seattle? I think that, number one, if you're not experiencing different things in life and you're staying in the same spot for your entire life, it's just more of a comfort thing than really experiencing and knowing what you're missing out on. I want to know what I'm missing out on. I want to travel different places. I want to go to different countries. I also want to, you know, experience the other coast in the United States. So that was a big thing for me. Also, my girlfriend did get a job here, so it was kind of a convenient timing because I was eventually wanting to do it. I wanted to go and see what it was like on the other side. But at the same time, like, I don't know. Maybe I'll settle down here. Maybe I'll move back to Boston. I have no idea. We'll have to wait and see. And I will be traveling a lot more at the end of the year. True. Yeah, you got to experience it. You know, if you haven't went to different places and you're literally stuck in Florida or Boston or you haven't really moved, sure, maybe it's a great spot to be in. Maybe you're having fun. Maybe life is great for you. But it could be better, you know? Could be better somewhere else, and you might not even know. Yo, guys, we activated King Tower even though we had already activated King Tower. We did it! How many times did I fail Mega Knight in this entire live stream? This is the first time I hit it correctly. The first time I activated King Tower against Mega Knight in one playing session. That's so pathetic. I don't know how long it's been, but it feels like it's been forever. Also, we hit the firecracker without the firecracker moving away from the bomb. Wait, our mechanics are on fire. We're starting to ascend. Can you guys see it? Can you guys see it with my gameplay? Y'all see the games? You see the flow? He's giving me the claps. He knows. He knows. Our energy is hitting a new stride. Our gameplay is hitting up new levels of dominance. Everything is working out. Let's go. Let's go, guys. We're making it happen. Vancouver getting real boring, not gonna lie. I feel you, man. Dude, Vancouver is so expensive too. Canada is mad expensive, so you moving out might, like, you might be like, wow, dude, I'm not paying $3,000 for a tiny apartment. That might be a good feeling for you. My friend lives in Vancouver and in some of the higher end areas in Canada, and he's just like spending so much money. I just feel so bad for him because he's like, his job's there, so he's just chilling there. He's like, but I have to stay or then I'll be jobless. It's so bad. Anyway, we're gonna do this and we'll go for Musketeer and then we'll get an Ice Spirit. And surrounding the Mega Knight is always a vibe. Let's go Mortar here. Pull it again. Go for a Hog Rider. Pre-log the Goblin Gang. Pre-log the Goblin Gang. Flex, 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 flex. Whoa! Let's go! Y'all saw that, right? Yo, I willed that into existence. I swear this guy's not a paid actor. I swear. I swear. I knew he didn't have Elixir for the Mega Knight. I knew he had to do it. Let's go. Get those W's in the chat, boys. Get those W's in the chat. We making it happen. Right now, I'm on a massive total tear. And we're gonna get these dubs, I believe. Also, whenever you're winning, do not throw all of your Elixir at the river. Guarantee that you will win the game, but don't be a fool, you know? So how we're playing this is a little bit different. We're gonna go in for a Hog Rider here. We're gonna do this. We're gonna let our Musketeer do its thing. And then we go in for Goblins if we need to. We know he's gonna Mega Knight, so we're gonna go and pull the Mega Knight closer to the Mortar, so then it jumps, and then the Mortar retargets on the tower. You feel me? That's how we play. That's how we're gonna win today. And that's how we're gonna get him out of the way. GG! Wow, our rhymes are coming back too. Come on, guys. We're making it happen. You like sushi? Oh, yeah. I love sushi. Wait. There's a place in Bellevue I went in in Seattle. Wait. Sushi. It was the best sushi I've had. Sushi. Bellevue. It was really, really, really good. Oh, yeah. So Japanese sushi kokana. Kokana is Cocina. Sushi kokana. It's in Bellevue. It is the best sushi I've had in Seattle. So if you are in Seattle like me and you venture off into Bellevue just for fun, that was like the best sushi I've had in Seattle. That was really good. Highly, highly recommend you guys to go there. The waiter is also so nice. Yeah. I visited with my friends. Someone was asking for places to go. Also, go to Pike's Place if you haven't already in Seattle. You have to go there. Knockovalls. Thank you for the $2, bruh. Lots and lots of love. Also, full transparency. I really wanted to cycle my goblins there. But guess what? I wasn't able to get them down in time because I was reading. I was hyped up. I was talking to y'all. It's all good though, right? Sometimes we do mess up. Violation. Get out of here. No one likes you. Lucian, don't do that. Don't make those type of plays. That was uncalled for. Bro, I'm the one that's supposed to make the predictions, not you. The fact that he just made a tornado there is just... That's a violation. He's red carded, bro. He's out of this game. No one loves him. That's disrespectful. The disrespect is unreal. What a play from him. Seriously, well played. I know I'm saying well played later. And it seems like kind of like BM. Yeah, I didn't mean to BM you. I meant to say well played on the actual play that you did with the tornado because that was impressive. Also, why are even the good players doing this? He's good at the game. He made an amazing prediction. And he still drops the firecracker at the river. Does no one have intelligence anymore? I think that the evolutions are eating away at people's brain cells. That's my conspiracy theory. Clash Royale is deteriorating everything. Look, I just dropped an Ice Spirit into nothing. That's proof. Alright, if we go in for a Mortar Evolution, we have to drop something else with it. Otherwise, he gets finessed. Go Goblins. Predict the Inferno Tower with the Goblins. Nice. I win. Not up in here. It's so fun to say that. Also, the good thing about the Musketeer is it is able to damage down the Mortar or whatever building your opponent drops way faster. Musketeer, because it's level 15, it was way better than my than anything else. It was my best option for sure. So we're just going to log. We're not going to get heavy-handed with this. We're going to wait for the right opportunity, and then we're going to shake and bake and make sure that he's all shaken up. Also, if you didn't know, mortar from the other side, it'll lock onto the other tower from this positioning. It still pulls the wall breakers coming from here. It still pulls the wall breakers from here, and the mortar still hits the tower on the other side. So if you didn't know, that mortar placement is pristine. Also, I don't know why the mortar took so long. The mortar took forever to target the left-hand tower. I don't know what it was doing. It was waiting and basking in its sweet time, but that was not okay. That was not fine. Wow, this stream has been a freaking adventure. You know, another cool thing is I would be so nervous. 2017 Jake would be like, this is like objectively me playing terribly, right? I'll be so scared to upload this and keep this up, but I genuinely am just having such a fun time streaming with y'all, and I know that there's going to be people that enjoy watching this, and it makes me happy to hear, like, know that people actually want to watch me just playing the game and have fun. It's probably just like relatable gameplay too, right? Like you guys can see this. You've been through tilts, and it's all encompassed in one live stream. The good and the bad all happen in here. Love that you respond to chat so often. Yeah, I try to, man. Do you play Brawl Stars? I'm sick of watching CR in my bed. I don't play Brawl Stars, but whenever there's a new Supercell game that comes out that I enjoy, I will be playing it. I also don't want to force myself to play games I don't like. Generally, the #1 comment on everything that's been copy and pasted because, okay, whenever something gets views in the comment section, people copy and paste that comment on other videos. That's the reality of YouTube. People want to farm likes. I don't know why. The likes don't give them anything, but you already know they will be farming it. Also, Musketeer one-shots my Ice Spirit, so I have to drop a Hog Rider. Feels great. So this guy ended up posting, hey, SirTag, if you hate Clash Royale ever, we will still watch you, even if you quit the game. And I was like, damn, this guy is so sweet. And then, every single video, someone copy and paste that exact same comment, and then it still gets a lot of likes. And I'm like, you know, this is a sweet comment the first time, but it's not so sweet that someone else is copy and pasting it. And it's like the exact syntax, the exact sentence structure, the exact everything. So you could be like, oh yeah, someone shares a similar sentiment, but no, this is like an exact paragraph that is a copy and paste that everyone posts. So I think I'll start deleting it in the future if I see the exact same thing. But yeah, this is one of those things that I guess I was reminded of. That I really like a lot of comments, but yeah, I don't like copy and pasted comments because I want to feel like I'm responding to something new. That's the weakness of both Archers and Firecracker is having them scale on ladder because a higher level log kills them. Yep. That's also the fundamental thing about Clash Royale and how they want to get more money out of you. Higher card levels means that you have to spend money to level it up, so then you're at an even level playing field. That's why I hope Ranked stays at level 14, or even better, goes to level 11, so that everyone can experience the game at a different, like, at a fair level. And then on ladder right now, it's like playing a different game. You can challenge yourself. You can see if you can climb to the new arena with under-leveled cards, and then play different cards for the boosts each season. That's cool. I like that. They should be separate games, you know, or like separate game modes. And the ranked ladder should be a true, like, fair level experience for everyone. And I think that's completely okay if they did that. I want them to do that, and that's why I included the interview that I did with Drew when he said he was thinking about doing that, or they were thinking about doing that. Like, yo, if you do that, it's the best thing possible for the game, so please. I would love you guys. I don't know if they will. Maybe they were just thinking about it, and that's okay. I also want to be 100% clear on something. I want them to communicate their thoughts, even if they don't do them, instead of just being behind this glass, like, or sorry, behind tinted windows and never telegraphing what they're thinking. I hate the fact that Supercell's culture right now is to give us an update right after they're about to release it, and they don't change anything because the update is already set to go live. Imagine talking about the update to the community and then getting feedback and then improving the update before it goes live and having an improvement process where everyone's able to have an opinion on the update and see what's going to happen. Supercell doesn't do that. Why don't they do that? I don't know. Maybe they know that they're going to release a terrible update and they want to get money and they're going to do it anyway. Or they just, in my opinion, don't really think about communicating with the community because it's never something they've ever done in their entire culture. At least Clash Royale, since the very start, they have never communicated. And they've had really good updates before, a long time ago, but they never communicated. So there's this culture of no communication. So that's what I've seen from the very start. And it's unfortunate. We need communication. We need better updates. We want them to do that. One more win needed? Yeah, let's get it. Come on. I'm fired up. I'm fired up, and I am a mobile gaming athlete. Christian Bagnall donates $2, says, does anyone ever recommend or recognize you in public? I have got recognized 2 times in my life. Number 1, it was on a flight from Boston to Seattle when I started to move here full time and like move from Boston. It was early in the morning. I sat next to someone that recognized me, and I didn't know that he recognized me, and he didn't know that he recognized me until the end of the flight. He's like, oh, are you SirTag? I was like, yeah. And he's like, damn, I watch your videos. I'm like, dude, let's freaking go. He was the homie. He was really, really cool. And then the second guy that I met was from Trader Joe's. I was at a Halloween party, and I went back to from someone else's apartment, and I was at Trader Joe's, and this guy was like at the register from a different register. He comes over and he was working the register. He's like, yo, I watch your videos. I was like, damn. So it was cool. I was way less energetic on the second one because I was tired and I was trying to make food, and it was just like I looked like crap. It was kind of funny. The first one, even though it was an early in the morning flight, I was way more energetic, and I think that was the best interaction that I had. Out of the two, neither of the people were awkward. They were both really chill, and it was awesome. Hopefully I can meet more people. I want to meet more people. I want to meet more of you guys. If you watch my channel and you see me in public, no matter if I'm with my friends, my family, anyone, just come up to me. I'd love to see you guys. It'd make me really, really happy. Because those type of interactions, like, you get to see people in the chat, right? We get to talk to each other, but we don't get to have like a one-on-one conversation. We don't get to like, really talk for very long. And it'd be cool to talk to you guys for a couple minutes at least and chill with you for a sec. Anyway, getting back to this game, we're in an earthquake on the skeleton army. This guy is definitely dead. He's in a very bad spot. So let's start motorcycling in the right-hand side. By the way, you should be playing this deck more as a motorcycle deck instead of a hog rider cycle deck when you've got the motor evolution. Oh, well, unless they have the evolved firecracker, then you kind of sort of want to go in for more hog riders. Because the mortar gives them an opportunity to go in for a firecracker at the river, splash through the mortar, and then hit your tower, which is not something that you would like to have happen, surprisingly, right? All right, so let's go and click the Mighty Miner ability, go onto the tower, and then Ice Spirit, and then go for a Hog Rider and walk with a win. Let's freaking go, guys! We have ascended to 8,500 trophies, I think. Maybe this guy won't give me enough medals. Do you think there's a chance that he trolled me and I have to play another game? I hope not. I think we got it. Maybe I'm celebrating too prematurely like I always do. Last time I did this, I was like 1 medal away. No. 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 Happened again. Great. Awesome. Definitely not memes. Guys, we will not tilt this next game. It will not happen. It will not happen. We got this. We got this. You know the sad thing? I would be a pro content creator if I could set that up and be like, I know the math and I was actually 1 away, but I literally, my brain's not working. I can't do math. And I just curse myself. It's so pathetic, you know? Like, I guarantee you Ludwig, he'd be like saying that, and then he would have like a reaction, and he would like be like, oh yeah, I bet it's not 1 away, but he would have done the math and he would have known. Me? I'm just full stupid. That's it. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. Anyway, getting back to business. We can go for like a log here. Just tuned into the stream. Yeah, dude. We're currently fighting for our life. No big deal. Stop it. Don't hurt my musketeer. Okay. Not looking good. Not looking good. Wait, he's in the pancake arena. Our first match in the delectable, beautiful pancake arena. I also said delectable incorrectly at the start of the stream too. Throwback. All right, let's go mortar. Just try to cycle it. It's level 15 and it will get us the evolution. Oh, it's going to lock on the tower. Protect this precious mortar at all costs. At all costs, boys. This mortar, it better thrive. We are not going to lose this game. That giant skeleton is dying to our princess tower and the mighty miner at the same time. And the mortar is locked and loaded, giving us the damage. Love to see it, baby. Okay, we can hog rider here. It's a little bit risky since we are up so much. It's probably dumb to do. But I want to pre-log and hit the musketeer and then also hit something else as well. I hit that air, guys. I hit that air. I sucked in the air and I hit the air with the tornado with my log. So feels good. Awesome. Great strategy. Remarkable gameplay. Tag goes God mode? No. I did not go God mode. I went stupid mode, bro. All right. Imagine if he loses. No. No. We are not losing this game. We're winning this one. We are definitely going to win. I believe we can do it. The issue with this match, though, homie has tornado. I did not want to play into a tornado player. That was not something I enjoy. But please let me win. Please let me win. All right. We're going to go mortar here. Oh, the musketeer locked onto the hunter. That's huge. We can go for goblins. Finish off the bandit. Obviously, the giant skeleton is going to create some chaos for us. But it's okay. Life needs a little bit of chaos. Earthquake plus log. Mortar misses. Oh, baby. I don't think the mortar's going to get more than one hit on my tower. That's huge. That's all he got. Let's show him what mortars are made of. Let's show him how to really mortar it up. Let's show him what's up. All right, I bet he goes in for a bandit. Let's go goblins and mess up his bandit. Okay, we can go in for a musketeer on musketeer. Cannibalism. Come on. Mortars on the tower. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please, mortar evolution. Do him dirty. Do him dirty. One more. Ah, we didn't get it. Oh, no. No. I didn't sign up for this. I don't like this. Save my butt, please. Okay, I guess we're fine. We log. Woo! How we get out of that alive? I don't know. It's okay, though. We're going to hog rider. We're going to try to go for an earthquake, and we might shake him up. Might win this. Just one hit. I didn't get it. That's awful. All right, if we musketeer and we cycle goblins into the abyss, it's kind of dumb, but it is what it is. We can log here. Oh, my gosh. This is actually so scary. If this giant skeleton locks on my tower, I lose. You guys already know that, though. Stop! Please! I hate the fact that I can't go in for an Ice Spirit and feel good about this. The Ice Spirit's just going to die. But I wanted to cycle to the Earthquake, so we win. Let's go. We walk with the W. And now, Clash Royale, you're not going to troll me. I get to the new arena. You stopped me one trophy away and made me play another match when we popped off. Let's freaking go. Imagine if he chokes. Oh, dude, if I choked and I let a giant skeleton lock onto it, I would have never heard the end of that from you guys. I did choke along the way, but we made it happen in the end, and that's all that matters. So huge thank you to everyone that was here. If you guys enjoyed the stream, drop a like on the video. Subscribe for daily videos and daily live streams. I put out a video or a live stream at 3 p.m. Eastern every single day. And I also have a series here where we push up to 9,000 trophies next. We've been doing a series where we push up to the new arena every single time on my main account. I will also be doing that on my mini account with under-leveled cards that are like level 11. So we will be starting to do that more and more. I think we're currently around... Where are we? I think we're around like 6,000 or 7,000 trophies on my mini account. 6,500 or 6,000. Yeah, so the next one will be 6,500 on my mini account. So that's going to be crazy. It's going to be hard to do with like level 11, level 13 cards, level 12 cards. Oof. I even have like a level 9 snowball or something. So yeah, definitely subscribe if you want to see under level ladder pushing and higher level ladder pushing like this. And also check out my YouTube videos, my regular YouTube videos, because I post daily ones there. So whether you like streams or videos, subscribe. Like if you enjoy, because it will push out this video for more people. And good luck in your own ladder pushing. Make sure that you guys use the decks that I showed. Again, phenomenal deck for ladder. You can use Valkyrie instead of Mighty Miner. Again, for this one, where is it? You can go and use Knight or Valkyrie instead of the Barbarians if you don't have that, or Knight and Valkyrie instead of the Mighty Miner if you don't have it. Always use Inferno Tower. And then lastly, the last thing that we learned. So sad, but Bomb Tower, it is no bueno if you're matching into a lot of Royal Giants evolutions and level 15 Royal Giants. You got to run Inferno Tower. We were able to beat Mega Knight, level 15, and Evolved Royal Giant, and then also a level 15 Royal Giant, all using the Inferno Tower. So this is huge benefit of using the Inferno Tower instead of using Bomb Tower. Bomb Tower works, still a great card. Inferno Tower is just better in the meta. Love you guys. No matter when you're watching, no matter where you're watching, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Check out the pinned comment for more videos. As I said before, the Lava Hound video, the best Lava Hound deck in the game that someone asked for, that will be in the pinned comment. And also the best deck for underlevel ladder pushing, which will also be in the pinned comment. If you want to use that deck, it's going to be a log bait deck. Use Firecracker Revolution instead of Dark Goblin. Even after the nerf, the Firecracker Revolution will be better. Use that instead of the Dark Goblin if you haven't checked that out already. See you guys later. And I'm not going to do a Fortnite dance. I don't know how to do them. But I'll see you guys. Peace.